Should be okay. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Testing, testing, testing. Give it a second. What you drinking, Gnome?
The water at the moment, but that's about to change.
Oh, we're not drinking tonight?
Oh, I'm definitely drinking. I just did, man.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
fucking tired.
Yeah, I think this might be my last night I'm drinking before Croatia, so I'm gonna probably get drunk.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm down to get fucking tired.
I got some low fills. I've got my shitty homebrew. I've got some North
I got-
Park.
I'm starting seeing a girl,
Nice.
and she's gonna watch the stream today. So we'll see how that goes.
What's up, everybody? What's up, Battery? What's up, Jonathan Elliott? What's up, Cresswell? Let me get the chat going right here a little bit. What do we got? That don't work. Nope. Let's get that out of here. Golden. Nope. He's not here tonight. Chat box. Hello, 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 hello. What's up, Wade? What's up, Ham McVeigh? Patrick Sandy. It is no. What's going on, everybody? It's the 9/11 show, man. It's been 23 years.
Oh shit! That's perfect time to bring me on.
Oh, jeez.
There we go.
That's too bad.
Jerry, what's up, man?
Listen.
So what are we drinking tonight, No?
Munich Helles.
She's gonna
Hollis?
dump you after this show. Munich Ellis right there. All right, let me get one really quick. 2 seconds. Sorry. No, you're in the limelight. BRB.
Sounds good. What's everybody doing?
I'm gonna put on the
I
shirt.
don't know if you know Elias, but your video's not on.
Yeah, I'm on my phone right now. I'm bringing it up on my laptop.
My bad.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a shirt and a beer.
Sounds good. And this smells good. So I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm doing much better. Going straight to Hellas, yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, Patrick Sandy? How you doing, brother? Playing D4? Is that Diablo 4? What's up, Northwest? Oh, fucking goose. I've been on that Modelo kick, man. How's it going, Jonathan? Man, I am so dull by myself. I don't know what to talk about. Bail me out, Alias.
All right, Noam, I was fortunate enough to get one of San Diego Hype Brewery's. Hype Brewery's branding is everything. Do they have the best beer? No, not at all, at least in my opinion. But I do have some North Park out here.
Nice.
Very
I've heard a lot about them.
Yeah, definitely in the Cool Kids Club. Branding is everything nowadays, you know. Back in the day, checking out breweries, I didn't care if they had a logo or not. Now it's everything.
Sure. Is that I assume an IPA? That's what they're known for?
Double dry hopped, cold IPA, 7%. I don't really drink too many of these anymore, but when we're on the stream, you know, the gloves are coming off. Gloves are coming off, everybody. What's going on? Northwest Small Batch. What's up, Raj? What's up with the Red Sox, man? I just assume that this whole month is just playoff baseball. We're all in the playoffs right now. What's up, Bruce Show?
They're hanging on for dear life.
Look,
I think they're like
honest.
4 games.
I don't really like beer that much.
That's what I'm saying. I think this whole month is considered the playoffs. I mean, they still have a shot.
That's true. That's true. It's they lost to the White Sox though. I mean, put it that way.
Dude, everybody at my work gambles, and I was ripping a little bit, and I put some money on the Baltimore Orioles at like a 5-game parlay, and Baltimore Orioles got swept by, not swept, but they got rocked by the White Sox, and I was like, how are the fucking White Sox gonna mess my parlay up? But it's how it works. It's how it goes.
Yeah, it's weird how that happens.
Baseball is such a coin flip, though. I mean, it's really like
but apparently they're like historically one of the worst teams in a long time.
the White Sox.
Yeah.
They still have a World Series win from like 05 or 06, which is wild. Damn, this is clear beer.
Yeah,
look at that. No, this looks like a lager.
Oh, yeah. Does look good.
It does look good. North Park.
What'd you say? What's that, like 6%? 7%?
Yeah.
7.
Mm-hmm.
I like cold IPAs. They grew on me.
What is a cold IPA?
Basically, from what I understand, kind of like a lager type profile, but more of a hoppier beer.
So it's an IPL.
Pretty much, I guess.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure people will disagree with me. But
What's up, Pickles? What's up, Brew Noob? What's going on, man? There he is. What's up, man? How'd you shoot today? Under 80?
Can you boys hear me?
Yeah. Is it going through that, or is it going through your built-in? This is a really good beer. Cold IPA, Italian Pilsner, IPL. There's a lot going on.
nice shirt.
Who, me or Aliaz?
Oh yes.
I got the hat on, man. I got to watch out for Arizona Diamondbacks, the D-bags right now. They're playing pretty good baseball. They score a ton of fucking runs, man. They score so many runs.
Yeah. What did you call them the other day? Like the snakes or something?
Yeah, we
I
call
never
them
heard them
snakes.
called
There
that
we
before.
go.
The rattlesnakes?
Boys.
The D-bags? What's up, Raj?
Oh, it's a new hat, huh?
Oh, it's a good fucking day. I'll tell you what.
Did you shoot under 90? Shoot under 80?
I shot under 100.
Okay.
Front nine was really rough to me. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to warm up, so I just was like raw dogging it.
Yeah. It happens. Get some thumbs up
But
on this. Pickles,
it was-
much
it was good.
appreciated. Good stuff, man.
Had some good pars.
Nice.
Had a lot of chances for birdies, and it just couldn't get the putt in, and so it's just tapping pars.
That's how it works, man.
Had to have been dark by the time you were done, no?
No, it's not that bad. Also, I'm 1 hour behind you guys, right?
Yeah,
So it's not
Central
so bad.
time. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know why the chat's not showing up, but whoa, here we go. Northwest Small Batch Brewing. Brew Show made me do it. Big love to Steven out there.
I got Braj show for 420.
Pacific Northwest, much love. We got 30 people in here right now. We got a pretty good crew, man.
Hell yeah.
We got football back. We got baseball
You need to share
back.
the link with some folks.
Houston Texans are ripping. Yeah.
Dude, they did good. They did good.
They got a
they
running
beat the
back.
fucking Colts this weekend.
They beat the Colts. The Patriots had an upset, right? Didn't they beat the Bengals?
Bengals, yeah, close game, 16-10.
16-10, man. Shit. That's a boring ass game. But that's a, coaches.
There's a lot of turnovers. Cincinnati turned the ball over quite a lot.
Nice. We got football back. We got baseball coming to an end. A lot of teams are in it right now. Stoked for the Padres, even though, I don't know. College football's back for those who are out there. What's up with beer? From time to time, Noam, you send us like a staple in your area that's going under. Seems pretty frequent these days, yeah?
Yeah, so more of the same. I don't know if you heard, Modern Times is now just a contract brewery. They're downsized.
Really?
That was one of the more recent ones, yeah.
That was a big one.
Interesting.
Yeah, definitely big. They were
So-
huge at one point.
They were huge. And I don't know if it was COVID or the Me Too stuff, but I remember they were at the front of that Me Too thing, and I remember they took a hit. And I think most people forget, except maybe the city of, because it was in San Diego.
That makes sense.
Right. I mean, like, there's always, like, an airplane crash. It's like you never know what the hell the airline is after, like, the next year, But that's wild. So they're just doing – they got rid of their brewing facilities.
The way they worded it is they're going to do contract brew. So
They're going to do it? Like, they're going to do it for other people, like Green Flash?
I think for themselves, like they're probably not going to have a tap room. They're probably just going to like distribute. And,
No, they have a tap room in Encinitas that makes way too
Really?
much money.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So what would that mean then if they're just switching to contract brewing? Like,
I would think that they're going to get their stuff brewed out by somebody else. So they're going to have it brewed out, and then they'll slap Modern Times on it, but they'll get rid of their production facilities and, all their cold storage and just whatever, their business parks.
that's pretty pathetic when you're not even brewing your own beer.
That's the way it is, though. I mean, that's pretty much it's way more than we think about, from like the bottles we get that come into China, from the T-shirts, it's like it's not just all done in like, the backyard or the factory, it's just a lot of outsourcing. Dude, it's just branding. It just comes down to branding. People don't care where it comes from. People don't care what's inside of it. They just want the label.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
I guess
it kind of be like that
contract brewing.
sometimes.
Yeah, and like at the end of the day, if they get into contract brewing and they're selling their stuff at, I don't know, Target and Walmart, who move a lot of beer now. I go into Target and Walmart; they have so much beer. What's up?
Target's definitely like
In the conversation, yeah,
They definitely move a lot. Is that lighting better?
Because they've got the best deals. I mean, the biggest
Okay.
places like Costco and Sam's Club and Price Club. I mean, that's where you can get the best stuff at the cheapest.
Here in Texas, our main grocery store
that sounds
is
way better.
H-E-B.
Alias.
Light's way better.
Your microphone, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, no, our main grocery store H-E-B like carries a lot of craft stuff.
And it's probably a lot cheaper than the liquor stores.
Yeah, they tend to be.
And you got to do like a 24 pack, right? Often it's a case. You get it for like 20, 25 bucks.
There we go.
I had that beer the other day. It was really good.
This one?
Yeah.
Fest beer?
The Fest beer?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw it at Trader Joe's actually. I was there for a friend.
Phoenix in the house.
And,
What's up, El Rodrito? What's up, Raj?
It's really good.
Look,
actually,
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm actually
I
really
don't
happy.
like beer that much.
It's a little on the
What's
stronger
funny
side.
is, I'm actually gonna do probably a michelada after this beer.
Oh, nice.
I love
With
micheladas,
a
man.
Modelo.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, have you seen those Modelo cheladas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
come in the 12 pack, the red cans.
I
Yeah, the
bought them in
watermelon.
24-ounce format.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Are you talking about the
So-
different flavored ones or like?
No, I just get the original chelada,
Okay.
right?
How
So
come the chat's not showing it?
Sorry, yeah, you're talking about like the
There it
tomato one or whatever. They make
Yeah.
these ones where they blend it with
yeah,
like,
they got like the strawberry, the mango, the lime, all those, right? But it's the tomato one that I like the most, which is weird because like I'm not a
too.
big like Bloody Mary guy or anything like that, but it's just really crisp, really refreshing. Like I really enjoy it because they're only like 3.5% too, so like they're really crushable too.
Man, I got no problem with that nowadays, man. I just don't. I'm
As I
almost-
get older,
Yeah, I'm at
I
40.
like them low ABV beers.
I hear that.
It's just like when you're out on the golf, you're out in the field, you're just chilling, brewing or like fucking barbecuing. Like the low ABV is where it's at, my guy.
Yeah, and I remember I was at a barbecue the other day. I don't know, it was like a month ago, and it was like IPAs, and it was those new Arizona iced teas, and I was like, I can't drink a West Coast IPA right now. There's no way. It's like 100 degrees.
Yeah, I would take the iced tea over that.
Iced teas are killing it, man. They're larger
Dude.
than life, and they're good.
Dude, twisted, man, I love
Twisted
me a
tea?
good. I love twisted teas.
Arizona. Like
The Arizona
iced
ones
tea?
are really good. I actually enjoy them.
They have an alcohol version. The Arizona.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
They
wow.
have hard iced teas, so they have like
5%.
the green tea one. They have like a peach one. I think a raspberry one and a lemon one. And fuck, man, they all hit hard.
Yeah, and they're easy to drink because they're not carbonated. They remind me of
Not
like
carbonated, dude. Like if I'm shotgunning something, like I'm always grabbing a twisted tea. Like
Yeah.
that's my go-to.
Patrick Sandy, 99% of beers I brew are under 5%. I would agree that 99% of commercial brews are getting closer to that 5% thing at this point.
You don't see a lot of high ABV beers anymore.
You don't. And I'm making this video about like when I got into brewing or when started like you guys remember the first microbrewery you went to? I'm trying to remember like
Yeah.
how we even found out about it. Like what were the beers in there? I don't think there was anything under 6 or 7%. And now it's just like the exact opposite. It's not even.
Oh yeah,
like,
it's like low ABV beers, like to the moon.
everything changes. Like 2 years, everything has like a different format, except for food. Food's always kind of there, but like
Right.
the way we watch stuff, craft beer, everything. Like 2 years ago was just a completely different world. And I don't know. Like I used to love West Coast IPAs. I don't know if I'm looking for them as much as I do, but like I don't see them on a lot of menus.
Session beer is definitely in.
Well, the thing is also like people will put them on the menus and they're not that good. That's the problem.
I think we're
that's the
burned
problem
out on
I
them.
run into.
I think I'm burned
Like-
out on them. I think it's kind of tough to commit to. You know, like if you have a long
Well,
day.
Well, my thing is also
What's up, cool guy? Is
like-
that Chris?
my thing is like it's it's expensive to make a good like West Coast IPA, right?
Hops are
Like
expensive.
you got to clarify it. You got to get good hops. You
9.5 Wade. 9.5 in the house.
You-
Anybody drinking anything higher than 9.5 right now?
No, I'm at 5.8 right now.
I'm drinking a 7, and this is Silent but Deadly, man. This looks like a Coors Light.
Dude, that is clear as shit, my
It is
dude.
clear,
What are
I
you
know.
drinking?
Cold IPA from North Park.
Nice,
yeah.
nice. I'm drinking a fest beer. Fest beer.
The way I describe a fest beer is if a brown ale or an amber and a dark lager had a kid. No,
A good side, right? Like he's like
a good kid.
That's funny.
What's up with West Coast Pilsners showing up at microbreweries? 5 years ago, I think they were called, 10 years ago, they were called Indian Pale Lagers. And there's just so much.
IPLs, baby.
Yeah, there's just so much nomenclature that they're just shuffling around as marketing terms to create something new. But the styles, if you look at Beersmith, it's the same. People are trying to figure out the beer thing and keep beer relevant and come up with a new style. But right now, it's not beer. It is sugar. It is twisted teas, and it is the other stuff.
It's like the nice, easygoing stuff, you know?
And I don't even
Stuff
know.
you can enjoy on a day to day.
I mean, next time you guys go
Also
into your
got that-
gas station, just look at what they're selling, and you can't even
Homebrew
keep
for
up
Life
with this
shirt.
shit. There it is, right there, man.
Homebrewforlife.com.
Homebrew for Life, dude.
You
Shout out
got
to
the
everybody.
Zool.
Hazy Pilsners, not a bad idea. The brew show, not a
We
bad
kind of
idea.
saw one of those at
Hazy
Burial.
Pilsners, that's just a lazy lager.
Well, at
That's just
Burial,
a-
they had one that was called Modern Pilsner. It was
It's
hazy
just a
Pilsner.
it's a Lutra lager. That's what it is.
I like it.
I was gonna say,
I mean, just like
But
I'm picturing it on
no,
a menu.
I'm down
like
for it.
just the wording and the nomenclature. What's up, Matt? Ever make cider? I've been brewing beer since 2013, but I haven't tried one. Any tips? My wife is
Yes,
dragging me to
I
an orchard
have.
this weekend, so I figured. I brewed it a couple times. I don't know if I'm one to take advice from, but I haven't brewed one recently. But what's going on with ciders, all y'all, or anybody in the chat? I know the brew
Ooh.
show gets down.
I brewed a lot of ciders.
What'd you use?
Um,
what did you use? Concentrate? Did you use juice?
So I've used concentrate. I've used like just filtered stuff. I've used the whole range, right? Like I've used from raw to the most processed shit ever. And what's crazy is like if you want like some of the crispest, cleanest ciders I've made is Great Value apple juice from Walmart. Like it doesn't have any of the sorbates, so it's good to ferment without any changes to the pH or anything. You don't need to add any sugar because the sugar levels are exactly where you want it to. And so you buy like a few the 96 ounces and you throw in your Lutra and you let it rip, tater chip, and it is probably some of the best cider you'll ever have. And the nice thing is like if you want, you can use that as a base.
What's up, Ron Barnes?
And you can throw in like pineapple juice, orange juice, whatever juices, but just definitely look on the ingredients
Right.
for those potassium sorbates and things like that. And
Look, I'm
if
gonna
it
be
doesn't have
honest.
the
I don't really like
preservatives,
beer
you're
that
good to
much.
go. If it does, you need to raise that pH level pretty much, and you'll be fine. I believe whatchamacallit, Golden Hive Mead has on his like Instagram like explaining what the preservatives and stuff like that, how to go around it.
Ron Barnes is talking about Aldi
But-
apple juice. Doesn't all the juice pretty much start out at about 1050? Isn't it about geared towards like a 5%?
It's usually around 1055 to 1060.
Okay. I'd imagine if it's 1060,
Yeah.
it's probably a little bit more expensive. I don't know. Maybe the branding.
Honestly,
the,
not.
the Martinelli.
Yeah,
that'd
I
be
mean,
a good video.
The super concentrated stuff is definitely on the higher side for sure. Right, you're just gonna have more sugars.
That'd be a great
But
video. Yeah.
excuse me, sorry. No, like you shouldn't run. Like I've never run into the issue where I needed to add more sugars.
Good to see you too, Brewing Bad. What are you guys brewing next? What's going on? Northwest Small Batch,
I'm
man. Cheers,
brewing,
man. Always coming through. Thank you, Braj.
I was gonna brew this week, but I just had too much come up, and I'm traveling tomorrow.
Where you going?
But Savannah, Georgia.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm watching
Yeah.
Chef's Table, and the last one was Savannah, Georgia.
My former next door neighbor, next door neighbor, former next door neighbor, him and his family moved out there, so I'm finally visiting him 2 years later out there to hang out, and they said it's like old school Austin kind of thing, and I'm like, that's the vibe I'm kind of looking for, and the weather looks fantastic.
Noise.
All right, Brew Show. I'm sorry I don't need to make 9% ciders, all right?
I don't know if I'll ever do that ever again unless I do like a 1 gallon batch. But I'm going to switch gears and get into the more like turbo yeast shit. Kind of not rip off.
Turbo yeast.
Turbo yeast, but do like the way that Zool does it, or just a lot of people are. Goddamn. Can you guys hear my AC come on? My return is so loud.
Yeah, a little.
I just heard a little
I'm
bit,
killing the
but
shit.
yeah.
I'm just going to turn it off.
Sounds like a buzzing noise. I was trying to like remember a thought while you guys were talking to bring it up, and then I lost it completely.
We had a barbecue Larry in here. I don't know if he's still in here. It's been a little bit, but I guess he's doing okay. And you know, I know he's going through some stuff. And looks like meds are working, or the weight loss is working. I know he was kind of the high cholesterol thing was kicking in, but he said he's going to be back to be doing some of his old hobbies in the falls. So shout out to him for that, man.
Come on down!
I don't know, maybe take it a little bit easier this time, or I don't know. Larry, hope all's well if you're still in here though, Braj.
Back off, War Child, seriously.
But dude, I went to Dollywood on Monday. I still got the videos coming through. But yeah, all y'all, big shout out to you for making it to Savannah. I haven't been there yet, and I haven't been to Charleston, South Carolina, and those two are on my series.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you definitely need to Charleston. It's so much fun there.
I've heard nothing but good things about both places.
I'm trying to get my work to send me out there because we have a lot of stuff down there, and so I'm hoping I can have my work fly me out there for some work stuff, and then stay there for a weekend kind of thing on my own budget.
Hells yeah. And it's not even the beer out there. You got the barbecue, you've got you got the Southern Comfort.
Yeah, I just want to see what's up with the Southern
collard greens. You got them grits.
Carolinas.
Hell yeah.
Good old Carolinas.
And it's still probably a little bit warm, but it might cool down. Well, probably not by tomorrow. We are 2 back, yeah. But I got Croatia coming up 2 weeks from today. Hopefully I can get a good buzz in tonight and then kind of, deep clean the house, get some content out, do some shit on DIY
How you liking the house, man?
House is good. I've just been kind of in like crazy mode because I went to San Diego last month, and then I brewed and I left some stuff here, but I'm still trying to just like.
How did the brew go?
Brew was good. Turned out okay. It's a little bit overcarbonated. I'll grab one here in a bit, but I've got a lot of beer in my fridge right now. I got a lot of low fills, and
there you go.
I got somebody coming into town. Like when people are coming into town, crash my house, use it as an Airbnb. I can't really host 24/7, but I'm picking up all the sugary stuff that they love. The Zool beers that we all know that are like 400 or 500 calories. I'm not saying that that's good or bad. I don't think most people know that Coca-Cola's got 53 or 55 grams of sugar in each can, which is so much goddamn sugar. And it's the most popular thing in the world. I don't think anyone cares if it's an alcohol, but I got a lot of people that love the Zool stuff, and I picked up a lot of beer today. So
hell yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys?
Dude, I fell in love with that strawberry PB&J beer.
It was wild. Yeah,
that one was good. That one was really good.
Are you guys seeing those more so now? Kind of alcohol
I
becoming.
don't see them out here. No, I don't see anything like that out here.
That's
in
wild,
Texas.
man. They're so popular. Girls love them. And alcohol is such a loophole, man. Like, you don't have to put nutritional facts on them. People that count
Dude,
calories.
that is a huge thing about alcohol. They don't
100%.
have to put those facts.
And
Yeah.
not only that, but I know guys that work out and they eat whatever. They eat like 2,000 calories, but they don't count liquid
Alcohol.
calories. Yeah, they don't count
Yeah.
alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm,
How many,
what's up?
how many calories did you say was in one of those cans? 500?
I would guess at least 4. Yeah. I mean, you're talking like a
Yeah.
10%
Holy
seltzer
shit.
base, and then you're going to dilute it with just straight sugar, Jolly Rancher concentrate. And so you're hitting it on both sides. You're doing a ton of sugar and you're doing a ton of alcohol. Not a ton of alcohol, but they're like 7%. Ron
Hey,
Barnes.
Ron Barnes is here.
Yeah. At the end of the day, though, people are going to Starbucks and buying 500 calorie
Dude,
coffees,
there's
not even
so
thinking
many
about it, man.
Folks in here.
Yeah.
We almost got 40 folks. Let's go.
Let's go. Big
Some
shout
of
out
those
to
drinks
Northwest
are-
Small Batch, baby. 23
Oh, dude,
months.
I love Northwest. Like
Steven always coming through.
I struggle keeping up with his. He's always putting out content, and he
That's the
gave me a
barrage.
shout. Like one of those shorts he put out, he gave me a shout out, and
That's rad.
I was like, why do I keep getting random followers on my Instagram? I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's because of Northwest,
There it is. He's the barrage.
and I really appreciate it.
He sold down the fort. I'm not going to lie, man. I've got a little backlog.
No,
going.
he
I think the
puts
brew
out
shop-
content on a regular basis, and it's good stuff. Like it's informational.
Hell
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
Nice. I know the Brew Show put out some content. I thought Steve was taking some time off, but I think he's been ripping pretty good.
He started coming back again. Yeah.
Nice. There he is, Northwest. Reese's peanut butter ice cream syrup worked amazing to give it the peanut butter flavor. That's awesome, man. I mean, that's awesome. I don't give a fuck how many calories are in it. Like whatever brings people in, especially
Man, if
girls.
It's alcohol. Like it's gonna fucking have calories.
We're going to have a good time. We're not here to go to the gym right now. We're here to do the
right.
exact
You're
opposite.
not drinking alcohol.
We just
'cause,
got
like,
paid.
Oh, I'm drinking alcohol because I want to lose weight. Like
just
nah,
got paid.
You're drinking it for a good time.
Exactly. Speaking of which, I'm going to crack another double IPA. I'll be right back.
Going to jail.
I
tonight.
bet. Dude, Noam,
sorry.
it is so good to see you, man. It's been way too long.
It's good to see you as well.
How's
man.
your hand doing?
Much better for sure. Yeah.
Good.
No more pain. Still a little irritated. The
Yeah.
the stitches like go through the gauze and it kind of like
It
Pulls
gets you
on.
a little itchy kind of thing.
yeah. Holy shit!
Holy shit.
That's liquid gold right there. Oh, that's really cool.
That's a
fuck,
cool.
what's
That's
it
a
called?
cool.
What the hell's his name? Pinhead.
Yeah.
Hellraiser, Pinhead, Hellraiser.
Yeah. Hellraiser. But yeah. So I'm supposed to go camping Friday, but I don't think it's ready. Like I'm supposed to get my stitches out Friday as well.
Okay.
So I was like, maybe I try to get them out Thursday, kind of rush it
Just
a day.
take it
but-
step by step. Yeah. See what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's one or the other. I either wait the time I should and get it done right, or I go camping. And
Right.
camping trip's been like set for like 3 months, but yeah, I don't know. I think I got to make the right choice and
Yeah.
not go, but which sucks, but it is what it is.
That sucks because it's always good to go camping and have a good time out in the outdoors.
Yeah, and
You
we've
big
been
fire
doing it
pit
every
guy?
year lately. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big.
I love running the fire pit, man. I love having a good fire pit going.
Is anybody coming to Kill the Lights, Zool's Beer Festival, the week before Halloween?
I wish. Nah.
Nah, I can't make that. I got BrewBQ coming up at that time, so
It's going to be wild. I think Trevor's coming into town for that. He's going to be my +1. He's not in there. Southo didn't get in there, but North Park will be there. But I think there's some general admission tickets still available. But it goes off. It's wild. For people that are into Beer Fest, this is Zool's 3rd annual, and it's a blast. What's up, Sterling B? What's up, Raj? He's camping right now.
I'll tell
Big
you
shout out to him.
folks, November 2nd is BrewBQ. So I make all the beer, I make all the barbecue. And November 2nd, if you guys can make it down to Austin, Texas, let me
I
know.
would love to, man. And I'm giving Austin a big shout out in my next video because as far as beer cities go.
Thank you for that shout out on the cooling setup.
Oh yeah, that was all you, man. And you see what I mean, we talked about it, but the way we were doing it before, the way I was doing it before is we'd start with
Right,
the
you're just
ice.
throwing all your ice in immediately.
Right, and you're
just
gonna
like so there's two ways you can go about it, right?
we're talking
You
about
can do-
chilling with a submersible pump with a reservoir, with a Wort chiller. With a plate chiller.
So you can like
Best way to
full
chill.
on just like recirculate the chilling, right?
Yes.
Or what you can do is just throttle your outputs, and so with ice water, right? So when I do that, like when I'm trickling the liquid, it's coming out at like
170, 180.
no, it's coming out at 55 degrees.
But what's your Wort? I'm sorry, that's what I meant. What's the temperature?
My starting wort is just
190?
after boil.
Right.
Yeah, I'd say 190, 180, give around there. Yeah.
Hi, Hasina. She'll be there.
Yeah, she's coming out for BrewBQ.
Yeah, we got a brachette in the chat. What's up, Zach Pearson? What's up, 8-Man? Yeah, so I'm going to do a little short on that, man, because, man, one thing I've been caught slipping on my YouTube channel these last 7 years is these shorts are a whole different breed, man. People just want to see, like, the wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, you know. Good thing about the homebrewing community is they do want that, 15, 20, 25, 30-minute videos sometimes, but, like,
Right.
there's a lot of people that don't want that,
I like your concept of taking like just going for that 10-minute video, right?
Yeah, and that's tough to
Get
do,
in,
man,
get out. Yeah.
without, it's just a lot.
And like they can sit down and crush through a 10-minute video, no problem. Whether they're at work, whether they're on break, whether they're at home, just having dinner. And so I want to go back to that chilling thing.
Yeah.
So I really like how so that's a good way to do it. Like chill down to like what'd you say? 110 is what you did?
Yeah, when you get to 110 with tap water, you kind of hit that stalemate right then. So then you want to
So
dump
the
your
problem
ice
down
in.
here in the South, our tap water is already like the coldest our tap water gets is like 75,
Right.
80.
Yeah, it's gonna
Like,
be a little colder in
that's-
Asheville.
Is it really?
In Asheville compared to Houston? Oh, it's gonna be way colder.
Yeah.
He never uses ice. The Clawhammer never uses ice.
Really? How
Yeah.
the hell does he get down to fucking logger temps then?
Because it's colder water. It's colder groundwater.
They have colder water, right?
Asheville? It's in the mountains for sure.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I was colder than them. Okay.
No.
okay.
There's got to be a 20-degree difference. I mean, I don't know. You're
Yeah,
definitely
no.
hotter.
It
though.
definitely got to be 20 degrees colder than what I'm fucking shooting.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, Barraquaz? And just
So-
and to get the whole thing under your sink is so goddamn easy. I mean, that's
Oh yeah. And then I've sent my stuff to Emmett, and we had talked about this, and he was like, he's like, honestly, I would never have thought of like submersing the chiller as well as. He's like, do you keep the chiller outside the cooler? I was like, no, I just throw it in. I don't even have a return hose. Like, I just let it return in the cooler itself. And he's like, oh, interesting.
all it is. If you did have a return hose, that's going to preserve your ice, but you need another hose, correct? If you had something going into the sink,
Right.
as
I would
opposed to
need
that thing
like
just
a
pissing,
second
pissing like a
addition.
pond.
Yeah, a second connection. Yeah.
Because pretty much what we're doing is creating a little pond, right? It's pretty much just an underground pump that would like those little birds or
Pretty much,
statues that just piss
you're
forever.
creating.
Yeah, those little baby.
Yeah, you're
those little
creating
Greek
a recirculation pool.
baby
pretty much,
penises.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a great idea. And like, what else could it be used for? Could it be used for anything cooking wise? Like, what do you have to chill down outside of beer really fast? Gnome?
I got nothing. I'm trying to think.
Go like from hot to cold really fast for food or sous vide or ice bath? No. I think it's just for cooling down liquids super fast. 2 chillers. I mean, my days of Wort chillers are done. I was late to
Appreciate
that.
That's good spot, Joe.
What's up, Beerquaz? Yeah, has anyone done a hard tea yet? Good question, Ron Barnes. Is anyone? I mean, if I was gonna do a hard tea, I would just do vodka.
Brewshow's done it.
The hard tea.
Yeah,
Just
he's
knock
done
it out and then go back and add sugar and lemon and.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah. Brewshow's done hard tea. I remember that. That inspired me to do one as well.
What do you think the non-alcoholic Arizona iced tea calories are? 150, 200?
So normal
Without
serving
alcohol.
size is 100.
For non-alcoholic.
Yes.
So what is it with alcohol? Because they never
think
let
it
you
was-
know unless they're trying to go for something low.
I think it's like 150.
That's not bad then. That's not bad at all.
It's because the sugars are like turned into alcohols, right?
Right, but it's the stuff I'm worried about. It's when they add all the stuff, it's when they what do you call it? Stabilize the yeast and they go back and add all the sugar water with it. But I don't know. You never know anymore. Like there's so many things out there now that are like Splenda and this and that. It's like, is this stuff even better or worse? I don't know what the hell's going on. Deep Eddy tea is fire. Yes. Hard Earl Grey.
The vodka tea. Yeah, that one is really
What's
good.
up, Todd
I've heard
Porter?
things
What's
about
up, Jordan S? Getting fresh hops this weekend. Any suggestions on transporting them in a car?
that. Oh shit, we're going up. We're already almost to 50.
We got 50. What's up, Brad? What's going on, man? This might be NBC territory if we get to 55. Dancing Squirrel Brewing, Rocky Mountains here. What's up, Raj? Jaded Hydra, Rocky Mountain Bruins. We're talking about doing a trip to Colorado in March. We're talking about going to Butte Crescent. Any which way, it's like an $800 plane ticket, but like Knoxville to Denver is like $100 on the Allegiant or the Spirit Air, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Jaded Hydra, 7 minutes. 7 minutes from Boyle to 70F. Okay. Is anyone doing the Golden Hive mead thing? Has anyone tried to do one of his recipes? Do you guys even have the kit? All you guys know?
I don't have the
mention
kit, but
mead.
like I know I can use whatever equipment I already
Yeah,
have.
for sure. Yeah.
But I do I saw his Baja Blast one, and I'm like, if there's anything I'm gonna do, it's probably the Baja Blast or Mountain Dew one, because like,
Dude, he's got that.
I'm a big Mountain Dew guy.
He's got that
big
short
Mountain
formula
Dew.
down, man. He's got it nailed.
Oh, for sure.
What's
He's
up, Joe?
killing on the Instagram and on YouTube Shorts.
And on TikTok.
I guess
And
yeah,
on
if he's
Facebook.
sharing it there too. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
do
got
well
it
there.
down, man. He knows what's up. He's the man.
Yeah, he's got something up every day, pretty much.
He's
That is-
and he's
that
a
is
good
huge.
looking dude too, so like that helps too.
Yeah, but he was ripping and he didn't even show his face for a long time. So you can't really like. he
Yeah,
didn't show
that's
his
true.
fa-
That's
yeah.
true.
Baja is the bomb. Gonna do a quick plug for DIY City right now. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, I'm coming
Ooh,
up on
I've
1,000.
been loving those videos, dude.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Thanks, dog.
I've been loving those videos.
Just quick shorts for a little bit. I've got some.
And it's really actual helpful stuff that like
Thanks, man.
anybody and everybody can use.
Yeah, I mean, just like how to.
And I remember the last stream you did, because like you had Golden Hive and Clawhammer, and Clawhammer even said like, look, if you had done any subject besides beer,
Yeah.
you would have way more subscribers.
Yeah, and I got to get this.
And the
going.
fact that how fast DIY City grew shows that too.
Yeah, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Alias. So I'm gonna do kind of, and I kind of had like a bro conversation with Kyle, and he was like, "Dude, me and Jesse have been making videos for like 10 or 15 years." He's like,
Yeah.
"It's everybody who owns a house, a lot of renters like need to fix stuff. Like if you can just do your dumb bullshit in this way, you got to kind of stick with it." And I was like, dude, that means a lot. Kyle's a mentor, this and that, because usually
Oh yeah.
and all that, but he's like, I sell his product when I brew. I'm pushing Clawhammer system,
Right.
For him to be like, hey man, like forget about
they sponsor
me.
you for stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if you guys like Homebrew for Life, it's the same dick off content on DIY City, and there's just everything in my house that I need to fix. I'm going to make a video for it on my phone. Like the other day, I was thinking
I
about,
love it.
thanks, man. I was putting
I
out
love it. It's like it pushes me to be more
DIY.
DIY. Like instead of like hiring somebody or doing that, like I'm like, you know what? I can do this.
Yeah, and if you got the mechanic thing and the brewing thing,
Because like
it
I have the
rolls
same
over
tools
to
you
a-
have.
Yeah, it
I
rolls
have
over.
plenty
Yeah.
of tools. So it's not like I don't. It's just like the knowledge, and so like, and me and you, we've done so much like bootleg ass shit.
It rolls
Like
over.
I've done so much bootleg ass shit with cars. And, like if I can do it with the car, why can't I do it with the house? Right?
100%. And I would do more stuff with cars if it was easier to film and get under and get that lighting under there, but
Right.
it's so damn difficult. You need to have, what are those things called to lift your car up? What Chris Radiation has?
Jacks.
A jet, what's a bay?
Oh, like a lift.
Yeah, like some people have them in their garage.
Yeah, I want one so bad.
Emmett
I
has
want
one in his
so
garage.
bad.
Where you
He
just
has-
stand up and work on your car.
Yeah, like how the fuck does that happen in your own garage? How much does that cost?
Honestly, it's
Thanks, Ron
not as
Barnes.
much as you think it is.
Really?
How much you think it might be?
$5,500.
Less than that.
Well, I
can get,
mean,
like-
I'm talking about brand new. I don't know.
Like I'm talking brand new, good lift, 3,500.
How big
Well, you
is
do
your...
need you need thick enough concrete below it too. That could be an issue for some people.
I can't just put it on my
That's
lawn.
for a certain age of house, right? If you're going super old, you're only gonna have about 8 inches, whereas new houses, they're all putting 10 inches of concrete for your foundation.
Oh, okay.
So if you have a 10-inch foundation, you can put up a heavy duty lift that can lift up to like full ton trucks, like no problem.
Damn.
And those lifts cost about $4,000. And like if you get someone to install it, it's another couple $100. So you're under 5K, you can get it installed and put into your garage, no problem.
How tall does your garage have to be though? Like 12 feet?
You need
What is
minimum.
this? What's code?
9
8
feet.
feet? Minimum 9? Yeah, I mean at least. You got to have...
So my garage is just at 8, so I can only do like the one post or like the half post,
Brew
kind
Show.
of the double half post, which sucks because like I can't stand under the car, but I can be like on like a little rolly chair,
Which
under the
is
car.
enough. Which is more than enough.
Which
As
is
long
more
as you
than
get
enough
your
for
arms
me.
around, yeah.
Right. Instead of laying on my back off of jack stands, I'm like, I hope that doesn't fall.
Shout out to Ron Barnes. Amazon, of course, are selling them for $2,000. You know, I don't have the garage, but if I did, I would be doing one of those for damn sure because I got the easiest car to work on, and all my coworkers are like, "Oh, it's cute that you still drive that Tacoma. It's cute that
tacos
thing
are,
works." I'm like,
fantastic.
I'll bet anything. I'll bet whatever that my car is going to outlast your car. You guys have brand new cars, and when your guys' brakes go out, you think you need a brand new car because you're such fucking idiots.
Fucking.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it like Christian
Pretty
Bale
much
drives like
nicer.
the same truck you do?
He
right?
does. Yeah, he's got like a 2001. I love him for it.
That's hilarious.
He's got a black one. He's got an SR5 with the
Who?
extended Batman.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, Batman drives the
Batman.
Tacoma. He drives a I don't know 2001 or 2002, but he's got the extended cab that's not going to fit anything back there anymore. Not even a kid. It's so small. we just made it work in the 90s.
Dude, I'm like,
What's up, Goose
every
Fraba?
time- What's crazy is like I run into folks who are huge like Tesla fans, and they're like, "Oh, you're IT and into cars? You must love Teslas." I'm like, no, I fucking hate them.
What's up with Tesla? They really
right,
haven't
like-
withstood the test of time. Time will tell. You know, they look cool.
Time
they look
will
like
tell because like literally like
RoboCop.
you're seeing them constantly fail. Like
You are?
they
I
don't
don't know.
announce it, but I constantly see them fail, and I don't know what the highest mileage. I'm really curious what the highest mileage Tesla is out there.
We don't know yet because you can't do it unless you're
But
permanently.
they've been out for so long. Like
have?
people don't realize they've been out for 10 years.
Okay.
They've been out for almost 10 years.
The new truck is ridiculous. I will say that. I do
No,
like Tesla.
I hate their truck.
Cyborg?
It's
Yeah,
not a
it's so
truck.
stupid.
It's not a truck. It's garbage. It was horribly designed.
It's wild.
It's silly.
The first
Piece
time
of
you,
shit.
yeah, but the first time you see that because you see it on the internet, but I see that in real life. I'm like, holy shit, man! Is this like Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes, or
It reminds me of Tron.
it reminds me of RoboCop, or any '80s movie that's trying to
It
predict the
reminds me
future.
of the truck I drew when I was in first grade.
Detroit 20XX, and they're driving all these things around. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
okay.
Skynet.
Yeah, Skynet. Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
yeah.
when you fly into Austin,
I
you
won't
fly
go
in
in.
the
I won't
Tesla.
go in on my Tesla hate.
Hey, why not?
Nah. It is what it is. If you like Teslas, you like Teslas. It's okay, I guess. I won't associate, but
I hear you. You know, the bottom line is like you like what you like, and you don't like what you don't
you like what you like, and you don't like what you don't like.
Yeah. Cool
They're-
guy. Much love, man. Thank you for subscribing or being a barrage.
I see him as like
full blown barrage.
just like iPhones with wheels. They're very proprietary. Like if you
iPhones
don't
with
do what they
wheels.
want you to do,
Yeah.
you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like if you want to try to do anything
Yeah.
on your own, you're fucked.
I could also see why a car guy wouldn't like it because like you're into like natural combustion engines and shit, and like
It doesn't even matter.
the
Like
exact
That's
opposite.
a good point. No, I'm like when they sell you on the bells and whistles. Like I had a buddy come over with his Tesla, and it was like he played a Christmas song, and the lights were all going off. He's like, "How cool is this?" I'm like, "I needed to drive 300,000 miles. I don't give a fuck about like, the Home Alone soundtrack going on."
that's not what I want my car to do.
Yeah,
I want my
I
car
know.
to get me from point A to point B with a smile on my face.
USA GI, he's not into it either, man. What's up, Raj? How are you?
Yep.
Save the 5K for the wrap. Yeah, it's just all bells and whistles, but
Honestly, I'll take hybrids over EVs any other day. I'll take a hybrid over an EV. Like I'll take a Prius over a fucking Tesla.
what's an
any
EV?
day.
Just a full electric vehicle?
Electric vehicle, yeah.
Got it. Okay. And they got to be what,
'Cause-
neck and neck. In
And the
price?
thing is, like they get the concept like you need a generator to push the battery power further than what it could go.
Gotcha. Isn't it weird too? Like, what if you get stuck in the middle of nowhere and they don't have one of those things where you can recharge it at? It's just a poor
Correct.
town. It's just a poor
Correct.
Knoxville. No, it's just a shitty little kind of southern vibe.
But the thing is,
we're not in
it's just, like,
California or New York.
You really limit your. As a guy who does a lot of road trips, I would limit myself so hard. Like at least it does pat the route for you for chargers. But the thing is, like now you have to take a different route.
Yeah, and if you're bumping your music and shit like that, like does that steal from the overall battery?
That steals from your battery.
That's so wild.
Your
I mean, it makes
music, your
sense.
lights,
AC, I'm sure.
windshield wipers,
Yeah, for sure.
anything like that. That all takes it.
Yeah. USA GI 1969, man. Much love. Big shout out to
I
again.
like this guy.
We're doing the 23rd anniversary of 9/11. We'll leave it at that.
Damn, been
I
23 years.
I think there's a lot of politics going on right now. Couldn't care less. Wouldn't know, but we're here. We're celebrating.
Sounds
And,
about right. Yeah, they had the debate yesterday.
Wouldn't know. Couldn't tell you.
I don't know, but this is more entertaining than that.
Is it Trump and Hillary, or is it somebody and somebody?
Trump and Harris, Kamala Harris.
Yeah. And we'll end it there. The problem with the hybrid is when battery dies, the car can't run without replacing them, and they can still run 10 to 12K. Yeah, it doesn't just have a traditional battery in it, right? If you pop the hood, it's got to look like solar panels under there.
No, I
It's
mean
not like that.
it's literally just like a bunch of car batteries just in a daisy chain, pretty much. Like
Really? That Jimmy rigged? Jorge, we're with you, man. 100%.
some of them
Scouts on
are
it, bro.
like some of the older ones are like that, but like yeah, the newer
Simcoe
ones have like
2024. Citra 2024.
their own. The new ones have like their own like battery kit set kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you can if you're good with your hands and you know like decent like electrical engineering stuff, you'll be fine, no problem. Like I had a friend, she like did the whole battery like change on her Prius, no problem. Her and her dad did that together, and it was like, yep. If you can
Let it brew show.
just understand just basic electronics, like electronic positive and negative goes to this and that, like you'll be fine.
Gotcha. Politicians are, what do they say? Politicians come and go, but Wu-Tang is forever. No, remember
Wu-Tang
seeing that
for
in
life.
Florida?
I've heard
Yeah,
that.
I've been seeing the Wu-Tang for life
My neighbor's got that flag up. Yeah.
signs. Yeah.
But
I saw a picture on Instagram the other day. It was like an old picture of LeBron's hairline before he like cut it off, let it go.
he's still around, huh?
But it kind
Oh,
of
Brusho's got a Prius.
it vaguely looked like the Wu-Tang symbol. So somebody like
Ha!
photoshopped the Wu-Tang symbol in his hairline.
That's funny as shit.
Anyways.
That is funny as shit. So no, I kind of want to dig deep into more about kind of like the posts that you've been sharing with me and Alias about the breweries that have been kind of deciding to pull the plug, that have been around in your area for what,
that's just
about
been
10 plus
ending
years,
it.
20 year old. Like I think one of them was the oldest brewery, the oldest local brewery.
Oh,
the one you sent me
that
was like after 30 years they finally pulled the plug. This is like 6 weeks ago.
Oh
but-
yeah, I remember. Yeah, we sent that. Yeah.
Damn, yeah, I forgot the name though, actually.
Couldn't have been that good. I'm just kidding. I know. There's a lot of breweries out there.
Yeah, but dude, every day though, I get like a notification, like another one filing Chapter 11, like another one closing down a tap room. Oh, actually,
Who?
so
Another
one
one bites the
locally,
dust.
which was
Brewery Heaven.
in Portland, Maine. There's Bissell Brothers rather,
Yeah.
and they used to have like a really good reputation. You know, they had two tap locations, and recently they closed like their project. You know, where they were doing like wild ales and like
There's
barrel
so-
aged days on all that shit.
Their
So
3-barrel
which makes-
house.
well, it makes sense to close that first and all, but you know, they were a brewery that was thriving. So when I heard that, I was kind of shocked. And then Pilsner Poppy went to Portland recently, like last week.
Maine or
for-
Oregon?
Portland, Maine.
Maine?
So he was at Bissell Brothers. He's like, dude, all their beers taste like pencil erasers. I'm like, well, man, shit. Maybe they're like on the decline. Like maybe their beer sucks too. That could be part of it. But yeah, they were a great brewery. I used to like. Well, I still like their beer, but apparently, like, I haven't had it, you know, in a while, and apparently, it's not good. I made the joke that they were probably dry hopping with number 2 pencils.
Ooh.
Good way to
Anyway.
save money. But, you know, Knoxville is kind of hitting that. Like, I've been in Knoxville for 2 years now, and I remember when I first got here. Did you guys have the local thing where people would come around with their like a newspaper or pamphlet, like a Brewers Guild thing, and you'd want to get a stamp at every local brewery? Like
Passport, yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that happened.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yep.
that
Yeah, we
happened in
have.
San Diego like 10 years ago, and people were all stoked, and they wanted their. I don't know what you win. You win like a growler or a gift card. You know, it's just a good way to like support your local community, and I don't see those at all in Knoxville anymore. Like, it's when I do see one, it's like, hey, can you stamp that? I'm like, shit, dude, these are still around. But no, there's a brewery that is pulling the plug, which is kind of rare because there's only 30 breweries in Knoxville. But of course, I ran into one of their beer tenders, and I was like, yeah, this is a bummer. He's like, yeah, it's a bummer too because we had the best beer in Knoxville. I'm like, dude, just say you're going out of business. Don't say that. But everyone thinks they have the best beer. Everybody thinks they have the best beer, which is not good, you know. Instead of thinking like I have the best beer and this is going to sell itself, think of it like, hey, I'm charging somebody I'm charging somebody $9 for a beer. It's supposed to taste like this. Let's leave it at that. Everybody has the best beer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
30 breweries for a city that size is pretty good, though.
What's up?
30 breweries for a city like Knoxville is pretty good.
Yeah, and we didn't like the furthest. Like, you guys have been to Knoxville a couple times, and you know, like my bread and butter right here. And the only brewery that I go to that's a little bit further out was the first brewery where I picked all of y'all up from. We went to Albright Grove, which still has like the best word of mouth for. We were only there for a beer, and there was like a country.
And they had the live music, right?
They had live music going, but like not taking over the world, just a cool spot with like very good
spot,
word of mouth.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. And
time.
like, that's just enough. Well, I just call, I call every beer $9 now. Gnarly Hugget Nugget Homebrew, just because with how out of control tip culture is. I just figure every beer is $9. With tax and
you
tip.
buy a beer for $7, it's a $9.
It's a $9 beer.
At the end of the day. Yeah.
But they're not going out of business. Yeah. So
They had killer burgers too. That place.
which place?
Albright, did you call it? Not.
We didn't
Albright,
get burgers
Bridge.
there.
Bridge.
You're thinking of
Bridge.
a bridge, the place that was
Yeah.
next to the church. You go to church.
Oh,
you go to the
those
brewery.
were so good.
Yeah, that place was dope though.
Yeah. Tanglefoot. Yeah, because I am gonna
Oh,
make
is
a
he
video.
in the chat? Tanglefoot's here?
No, he just got a shout out from El Rorito. But
Oh.
he's got another video talking about
He did a collab with Zulker.
He did.
Yeah.
That was wild. Yeah, Andy's beer. Shout out to
Zulker's a
him.
big brewery here in Austin.
I have a T-shirt.
so-
Yeah.
I had a
Yeah, we
T-shirt
went
from
there.
him. We've
Oh
been
yeah,
there.
you had the T-shirt. We went there together, all three of us.
across
Yeah.
from Lazarus.
And
Just Brewing was
was
there. with us,
Just
too.
Brewing met
Yeah,
us
Josh
there.
showed
Yeah.
up. Yeah, when they had that super hot food truck that I wasn't ready for. It was a chicken wing.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
they had the
the fries were
spicy food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys watched Andy's last video, but he was talking about how it's way better to buy a brewery that went out of business. Like you'll get stuff for pennies on the dollar buying new. Like if you want to build out your own brewery now, it's going to be millions of
They
dollars.
just want some money back. At some
Yeah,
point.
and
Like,
the whole thing with brewing is that like, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and
Over
expecting-
again
But
till
it
you
happens.
fucking-
I've seen breweries go into breweries with strong brands go into breweries that had weak brands and have a line out the door.
Yeah.
On Monday and Tuesday, people are waiting to buy bottles or this and that. It's not craft beer, man. It's the right people. It just comes down to
Right.
people. It comes down to people with
Right.
experience. What's up, Bobby F? What's up, bro?
So for me, like, if anything, I would love to collab with a brewery that's already set up, and then we create like a recipe together, kind of thing.
That'd be rad, man.
And
Anything's
my
a
name
good
gets
idea
thrown out there,
as long as it's
right?
done right. Anything's a good idea as long as it's done right.
And so like, there's a local brewery I've been talking to, and I won't say any names or anything like that.
Zilker?
No,
I'm
I
kidding. No,
wish. I wish I was that good.
Are they still doing okay though? Zilker doing all right?
Oh yeah, they're doing fine. They're doing fine. I'm not worried about them.
Zilker's like a brewer's brewery, right? Like they're still doing traditional styles and have the word of mouth.
They
for
do
that.
traditional styles, and they do like some wonky, not really wonky stuff.
Some
but
adapter
just, like,
guy, hypothesis beers.
Yeah, every like solid beer that you would want, they got. They got.
Back off, War Child, seriously.
You bring a guy who drinks nothing but lagers, they got that. Right.
You
Like,
want to try to get girls in here, we got to make everything sweet. Make it colorful.
yeah, we got some sweet beers.
Make
We got
it,
some
make
nice.
it look like a.
You want some hazies? We got haze.
a
I
Skittles
love their
color.
hazies.
Wow.
They do hazies fantastically.
Yeah, Zilker's the shit. And
Hey,
they just have a great little network of where they are,
Fuck,
where
I'm
you can just
fucking
bounce
tired.
around. What's up?
I'm already pretty turned.
Are we
I
drunk?
didn't realize.
Chug a water.
I drank a few more beers than I thought I was gonna on the golf course for
Put
sure.
in a Zin, man. Zinners and Saints. Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Still-
Caffeine or tobacco or nicotine rather?
Yeah, it's like the
Nicotine.
new cool kid dipper. It's like
Did I?
it's
tell
like
you guys
it's
that-
like if Copenhagen and White Claw had a kid. That's a Zin.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about right.
And you know what's funny now? It's not even about White Claw or Truly. It's all about the High Noon. Which is
Yeah.
so weird how that happens.
Which is weird because you can't get high noons at like gas stations and things like that because it
And
actually
no one
has
can
liquor
even
in it.
tell the fucking difference. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point too. Yeah. But
That's
I mean, if I was a-
Barstool's brand, right? Barstool Sports.
I think we just talked about this. We were talking about Happy Dad Hard Seltzer. That was something boys.
Oh yeah.
What about High Noon? I thought High Noon was part of the.
Barstool? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
No, High Noon is not part of Barstool.
Monster?
They have partnered together, but they do not own. Barstool does not own High Noon, I believe, unless that changed recently.
Good question. High Noon seltzer.
I'm gonna brew
'Cause
my
they
next
have
brew
not been around
next
for
week
a long time.
is summer wheat ale
Okay.
Running out of time, man.
because it is still summer.
You're running
here in
out of
Texas.
time.
Not in Texas. I ain't.
30, 29, 28. Ian J.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you this. We ain't running out of summer here in down in Texas. I'll tell you what.
Here we go.
That's fair.
Oh, did I guys tell you the barbecue competition I did back in August?
Ian J. Gallo. Ian J.
I don't
That
think
makes
so.
my little cheap brandy things, right?
Back in August.
Yeah.
They've been
I don't
around
think
since
so.
Prohibition.
So me and my buddy, we came second overall. We did
Hell yeah,
first
man.
place in
Congrats.
ribs, second place brisket, and then top 20 in chicken.
Nice.
And that got us second place overall.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Any like
Congrats,
prizes
Raj.
or cash or whatever?
Yeah. Oh, I got paid. So we got paid total like 2K.
Holy shit, that's awesome. Well, obviously,
Yeah,
you
so-
know, you spent a lot of
Raj.
meat and
Congrats,
stuff,
dude.
but
Me and my buddy took home 1K each, pretty much. Yeah.
that's hell yeah.
We'll be live for you, Sterling B. We can't vouch for Alias. He might be falling asleep at the wheel right here, man, but me and Noam will be here.
Back off,
No, I'm
Wort
just
child,
kidding.
What?
Alias.
seriously.
I don't know. You said you're getting a little turned up from playing golf and drinking some beers. I was just giving you
Aw.
some shit. Sterling B said he'll be
You
right.
already know I got turned, but I
We'll
just
power
keep
through.
going.
Well, not only that, man, but you have the time zone advantage. So it's only 8:30 your time.
That is true. It is only 8:40 for me.
Check this out, though, Alias. No, click on the link in the bio for the High Noon and just look at the
The Wikipedia page.
yeah,
you put?
and look at the picture in there. And like this is what I see more now than anything. But like the variety packs are big hitters, and I've noticed that with Twisted Tea. I've noticed that with a couple other ones.
Oh yeah,
And they're
variety packs are the number one thing.
huge. Like at the Twisted Tea ones now, it's like
Yeah.
Rock-
yeah. You'll
Rocket
see people
Pop
buy the
Bebop.
variety pack more than just the original or the half and half. or whatever.
Correct. And you can't do that with beer. I mean, you can, but it's more of like a seasonal thing at Costco. And you get like, I remember when Stone
Well, not
would do it.
necessarily. Like some breweries I have seen do that.
But you can't
but
do
I
it with
think-
like Coors Light. You know, you can't do that with. I mean, is there?
Well, because
flavor?
Coors doesn't make a variety of things, right? Their variety is Coors Light, Miller Light.
So who does
That's
the
the
varieties
variety.
beer wise? Because there's like a Sierra Nevada back in the day. There was a Stone. There was a Ballast Point one for sure.
Oh
But-
yeah.
But here's the big difference. You only got those going to Costco or like a Bevmo or a one like these. You can
I
get the
see them
variety
at
pack
Walmart too.
at Walmart. Okay.
I see them at Walmart. I see them at HEB, like in my grocery stores here in Texas. Like I'll see variety packs for sure.
And check this out, Elias. Look at the picture in this. It's an 8-pack. So you're kind of confused. You're like more not 12.
Yeah,
You know, but
that's weird to me.
a little bit more variety than
weird
a
to me.
sixer. 100
2 cans
calories,
each, yeah.
4.5%.
But I think because it's a liquor-based drink, that's why they'll do those weird things too.
Why would that be a difference?
Because you can only get them at liquor stores. You can't get them like at your typical grocery store or gas station where you're gonna have your typical 12-pack, 6-pack, 24 packs.
I hear ya.
right? Where
Shout
you're,
out to
where you're
High
gonna
Noon,
get
man.
those typical sizes. But if you go to a liquor store, you're like, oh, I could do an 8-pack over a 6-pack because I just want a little bit more, but a little bit less than a 12-pack.
Look at that logo, man. It's just a yellow sun with that. I mean, you could chop this up in foot.
Oh yeah, yellow
Photoshop.
circle, high.
High Noon. Just a turquoise color, High Noon. So less is more, man. That logo is worth it's probably $1 billion company, at least at this point. No, a billion's a lot. No,
I wouldn't say $1 billion.
No, a
I
billion.
would
Yeah.
not say $1 billion.
Who's worth $1 billion? Well, it's different now. You know?
Amazon.
Well, yeah, like
Google.
Corona and
Billion.
Sierra Nevada, like all those things are worth billions. But,
Yeah.
but to be like a guy in the last 10 years and be worth $1 billion, maybe White Claw at like its height, but I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about. We also don't know like what it's like in other countries because we know that like Heineken is all over Europe, Corona's all over everywhere. You know, like I don't know what the hell's going on with High Noon in Asia or whatever. You know, Western Europe. But hold on, I'm gonna get a beer, and we might be coming into NBC territory. We got an
I
hour
need
coming
another
up.
beer.
Padres are playing the Mariners tonight. Who are your boys playing?
Oh shit! I think it's still the Orioles for one more game, and then they play Yankees tomorrow.
Damn, dude, murders row.
gonna be rough.
Who are the Astros playing?
Astros are playing the Athletics, and
Oh, you're
they are
good.
losing right now.
Really? Okay, you're not good.
Or
Sorry
three.
about that. I fucked it up. Well, you got time.
Actually, yeah, I gotta look up too. See.
Orioles and Red Sox are tied 2-2. Bottom of the ninth, 2 out, 1 on second.
Oh yeah.
It's close.
So if Red Sox get one more point, they win the game.
Like even if the Red Sox, I don't see them getting to the playoffs, but they have a lot of things to look forward to next year, especially they have
Padres game just started.
Padres. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Padres Mariners just started. Mariners, whatever how you want to call it. Astros Athletics are top of the sixth, so we got some time. We can come back.
Unfortunately, Iroquois, yes, they did one time.
White Sox lost again. I'm honestly, what's funny is I keep following the White Sox because
You want to see the fucking?
I want to see
the-
them win. I want to
the
see them win because they're
Oh,
so
yeah.
fucking bad.
I'm sure that's like probably big in Vegas now. People betting on when they do
Oh,
win.
for
you know?
sure. Oh, for sure.
Who's ready for
Diamondbacks
this?
beat the Rangers. which
Diamondbacks score
I'm
so
happy
many
about.
runs, man. They score
Dude,
so many
14 to
goddamn runs.
4. Holy shit.
I would bet that they're leading all of MLB in runs on offense. Anyway,
Ooh, that's a good. Let's see.
they score so many fucking runs. Hey, check this out though.
Oh, this
Word
is-
pun of the year. Trying out something new. Mango hazy.
Runs scored.
Sounds good.
Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks. Who's number two?
One.
Let me guess. Dodgers.
Yep.
Who's number 3? Phillies.
Yep.
Yankees. Damn. Okay. Who's number 4? No. Baltimore.
No, Yankees.
It is Yankees. Okay. I mean, it's all the teams that are,
Killing
but,
it.
yeah. D-backs, baby. We got D-backs in the house. That guy Marte is the man. Corbin something. Corbin
Oh,
Carroll.
Hanti has more runs
Who?
than the top Diamondback guy, but the Diamondbacks overall have more runs.
Yeah, I'm just on offense. Their pitching's subpar. But check this out though. And word puns and branding are everything. Hazy mango. This is what we're thinking about calling it. Mango
right.
Unchained.
I'm gonna go grab another.
How do you feel about that?
brewski. I think I'm about to make a michelada.
It's like a new recipe from Zool.
Yeah, a mango hazy.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make a michelada real quick.
Fired up. Hells yes.
It'd be funny if they were able to use or get the rights to that character on SNL, Mango. I don't know if you remember that.
Hell
Chris
yeah, I remember
Kattan.
Chris Kattan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the caveman guy, always smashing shit.
Well,
Jesse
that was
Stephen. What's in my fermenter? Rubber Johnny Lager. And big shout out to anybody who watched that Rubber Johnny video with Kleinhammer and Golden Hive, because that took me forever to put out, as they always do. Ron's got the hazy. Good hazy color. We're going to fire on the light for this.
That does look good.
Yeah.
So they haven't actually released this yet. This is they haven't like branded it or anything like that. Or?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Tap room only at the moment,
Dude,
or
this
not
dude-
even that.
This is going to sell.
Yeah.
This is going to sell. Zool knows the branding and the sugar game. I will give them that. And they just have the well-oiled machine. I mean, I worked for 6 breweries in the last 10 years, and Zool was by far like the best well-oiled machine. It's everyone thinks that opening up a brewery, the beer will sell itself. That might have worked in San Diego 10 or 15 years ago, but now you have to have like everything hitting, man. Like the culture, the cleanliness, the communication. And Zool is by far like, not as going as far as saying corporate America, but I mean, I can't be hungover and work a Zool shift on the weekends. I mean, it's just too many people. It's just too much. it's just too much, man. I mean, people have legitimately quit smoking cigarettes working at Zool because there's no time to smoke. It's In-N-Out Burger, man. It's In-N-Out Burger. And,
you were talking about this last stream with Clawhammer, but like about how a lot of breweries have to like do the events, bingo night, all that shit.
yeah.
Like, they don't really have to do that at Zool though, huh?
We
Like,
don't. No.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. We do trivia on a Tuesday, and it's good. It's weird, man. Like themed trivia can go off, and when you hammer it in, and I'm gonna make this video, which is weird because Southo Trevor's coming in. I'm going to Europe for 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'm gonna come back. Southo's coming in. And then for a week. And then a week after that, my buddy Mike from Culver is coming in and he's going to stay with me. And I'm pretty much going to talk about like Trevor has a much better corporate background. Like my friends that own breweries, some of them have it. They're in business mode. You know, like Trevor, he doesn't get fucked up with his coworkers. He's not out, you know, getting loaded and this and that. I'm not saying the other guys are. I'm just saying 10 or 15 years ago when people started opening up breweries, the beer would sell itself, you know, like if you were just new and had a beer thing going, people would find you just through the word of mouth. Like it was like a Goonies treasure chest. Or like, well, there's another brewery right around this corner. You're like, no way. Let's go find it. That day is dead. And I'm going to make a video talking about how it's changed. And it's almost like better to have like a club promoter now to hone in these trivia nights and these bingo nights and these whatever chess club nights and these you know, music venue nights than it is to actually have like a great brewer. It really is, you know. And it's
you have to have like an event coordinator.
Yeah, and like, you know, I get in trouble on here because everyone's like, oh, you need to have good beer to have a good brewery. It's like, no, you don't, man. You really don't. And it's not like everything on the menu is going to be bad. You know, if you go to a place, I've been to so many places that are so successful and I'm drinking a beer and it's so goddamn bad. Not bad, but I think that us as brewers or home brewers, we overpick. Like we kind of go into it thinking like, this isn't good, or we're looking for diacetyl or something. Like the average person they just want something to drink and just socialize.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck, you know, just put something in their hand. And that's where a lot of home brewers that open up breweries get confused. There's like this, we have to have the best beer. It's like, I don't think it exists. You know, I think trying to have the best beer is kind of a fool's game at this point. You know, like I've gone to places that have the GABF awards and like, it tastes okay. It's not an orgasm, you know, it's
Right. Yeah.
I don't
and like the difference between like gold and not even bronze, like the fifth is there's not much of a difference.
There's not that much of a difference. And
We're talking about Olympics.
And choose. Yeah, the beer Olympic.
And you know, and you talk about these breweries that are so successful. You said like Treehouse doesn't even do this. Like they have nothing to gain or lose. They have more to lose. You know, what if they came in like 50th place? It's like,
Yeah, you're right.
What do you think barbecue joints don't join barbecue competitions?
I think that food stands out way more than beer and alcohol does. Like I was at, you know, the guy who I did my my friend Danny, who's actually younger than Noam. He's 25, but he's been in a couple of videos with me. He knows how to bartend.
Yeah.
We went out to the bar on Wednesday and we went to a nice place. I'll bring you guys here the next time. And he knew all the layers of the alcohol in the back. You know, the top shelf was, you know, I don't know, $75 a bottle, and then this and that. And to me, like, I don't know the difference, but I feel the difference. Like if all y'all broke out a nice bottle and was like, hey, this is 12 years old and it's $100, like I'm going to, you know, drink it slower and this and that. But like in a blind taste contest, I'm fucked. And he was explaining to me, like, I know every bottle, like, look at that one. I could explain to you like how much that is and this and that. And I'm like, how do you know that much? How do you know about this? You're 25 years old. He's like, I just know like the brand, you know, perception is reality and this and that. And I was like, that's everything, man. That's fucking everything. Food stands out way more, that it pops way harder than beer, you know? And I've done a million taste tests where I've gotten them all wrong, or, you know, I've gotten one right out of 10, you know, and it's very humbling and it's fun to brew and put stuff in there and put 7 hops and do an IPA. But at the end of the day, the girl you're bringing in there, she doesn't give a fuck. Like if there's 6 or 7 or 1 or 2 hops in there, she's not going to get that beer. You know, she's going to get something else. So, and as much as I hate to admit this, and Jorge hit the nail on the head. What's up, Elementary? if you're starting a brewery in 2024, you're going into hospitality.
Correct.
You're going
absolutely
you're going
fucking correct.
I'm with Jorge. If you have a guy that knows how to bring people in, I don't care if it's a club or a fundraiser.
He owns a fucking brewery, so he has better fucking sense than all of us.
Yeah, and and I took heat when I was talking about not the burlesque show, the drag shows that Highwire was doing. I was there a year ago, and I was like, can you hide your homophobia for a night if you want to have, a $10,000 night or a $5,000 night? Like people are like, well, this and that. I'm like, then do a burlesque show. Like do girls dancing dressed up as Mario Kart guys. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've put videos of
and it kills.
Crushes. Best night of my life. Have a chess night. I play chess online. It's not the same as playing online. If there was a chess club in Knoxville, I'd be there all the time. You have a couple beers, you play chess, and then what do you do at the end? You have another beer.
Yeah,
and
you talk about to celebrate whether you won or whether you lost.
And talk about the game. Like, yeah, you had me on that move, and I moved my rook there. That kind of got me, and that might spiral into, getting another beer.
Conversation and then another beer, and it keeps on going and going and going.
No, Jorge is exactly right, man. You're going into hospitality.
Yep.
And as much as I hate to admit it, that's it. Being brand new. And I was at a brewery the other night, man. I was in the bathroom and I was just like, this bathroom's funky. Like, we don't care. But I want a girl to look at this locker room thing right here with all the fucking cleaning products, she's not going to be into this, it's just different now. So that's why we should homebrew.
Yeah.
Not
homebrew brewery. What you want? Do your own drugs. Let's go. Fuck yeah.
It's
don't let other people make your drugs for you. Do it yourself.
Make them yourself, cook them yourself, and do them yourself.
Dude, that's hilarious. I told you guys about the time where I was doing patio.
This is America. We do it ourselves. We make it ourselves. You want crack? We gonna fucking make it.
Whoa, Jesse.
Import shit.
Taste is subjective. I agree with that. Beer is stigmatized. I don't know what that means. Baseball sucks. You're dead wrong. Life is life. You're right. You're maybe 1 of 2 out of 4 on that one. Creswell, what's up, Raj?
50-50, I'm on that one.
And then we talked about this all the time. I visit Sean. You guys have your local places that the people, the music they put on, your bartenders, Rolling Rock is branding works. Is Rolling Rock still killing it?
I don't know.
Who owns Rolling Rock? Budweiser?
Couldn't tell you. I just know they have green glass bottles. I remember that. Yeah. There used to be a dive bar when I was in my early 20s, and they had the buckets.
$2
where you get
14.
Something like that, and you get 6 beers or so.
I love the buckets.
Those days.
That just reminds me of such a UFC
Anheuser-Busch owns Rolling Rock.
I wonder how Anheuser-Busch is doing. What do you think Anheuser-Busch's biggest, their last big thing that they made a ton of money on? Golden Road? You guys get Golden Road out there? Or is that a California thing?
No, that's a West Coast thing, yeah.
That's a West Coast
I had them.
Thing, yeah.
Because they got billboards and all this shit, and they were ripping for a little bit. What about Golden Goose? Do you think that's paid in dividends?
Never even heard of that.
That was one of the first breweries to sell out to Budweiser, Golden Goose. Do you guys get 805 where you're at?
Nope.
Yes.
805 is huge in California.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just a blonde lager. The black and white labeling. Nothing special, nothing crazy. Yeah, Zach Pearson knows Golden Road.
That was the first time I saw those extra tall big cans was Golden Road when I was in Malibu.
You know what we don't see anymore?
7 years ago.
Yeah, 7 years ago is about right. But you know what we don't see anymore that was around a lot 10 years ago is Canadian beer. Remember all the Moosehead?
Labatt.
I see Moosehead.
You still got it? Well, you're kind of close to the
them around here.
You still see them around there? Okay. I think I'm a little bit further
Which
south.
is weird. Seeing them in Texas is weird, but seeing them when I was in New York, I saw them all the time.
Yeah, but you guys are right there. I mean, you guys are right next to what?
Right.
Nova Scotia, Toronto.
We were neighbors. We were neighbors.
Yeah.
But being down in Texas, that's a different thing.
100%.
We've got some distance.
Distribution controls the market, man. It controls the market.
Absolutely.
volume?
Absolutely.
What about those Jack Daniel Coke things? Were those things big ever where you guys were at? They put them in little 4-pack, 6-packs? No?
I've never seen anybody buy them
I think it
because
was,
they were like, it was way cheaper to make your own.
I think it was
To
before.
buy
Sorry.
to buy a bottle of Jack and a 2 liter of Coke was way cheaper than buying like a 6-pack of Jack and Coke.
Yeah. I mean,
And
everyone.
I was like, all you need is some cups and you're fucking good to go.
No, we need a little bit more than that. San Diego is
Same fucking thing.
0-0. Tatis is back. Yeah. He's back. What's up, Tombstone Todd? What's up, Braj? Yeah, let's get the chat going a little bit more tonight. Like we had 4 people on last week.
Chat going.
You guys got any questions?
Baltimore's winning. Son of a bitch.
No, are you more in all your odds? Are you guys more MLB or NFL? Depends
like
how they're
both.
doing.
No, I like both. I follow both.
Since I'm a Houston's fan, I've been more MLB
Astros,
for the last few years.
Yeah.
If you're making me pick one, I'm way more excited about a football game. Like football season's fucking
If they're
awesome.
both on at the same
Hey,
time.
Blackwood, good to see ya, mate. Good to see ya.
You and I have talked about baseball quite a bit. I love baseball.
Yeah, and you were the one teaching me about like the 2-seamer versus the 4-seamer. Like I don't even know what the hell the difference is, man. Back in the day, there was 3 pitches, but now it's just a different world.
Right. Yeah, and then magically 1 year later, everyone has a brand new pitch that no one's ever seen before called the sweeper, and everyone throws it, which is total bull.
And what is it?
I don't think anyone knows. The people that throw it don't know what the fuck they're doing.
It's a curveball.
I think it's like more of like a slider personally, but yeah, there's no way overnight everyone like getting a new pitch is difficult. You got to work at that shit. Like,
or not only that, but you see that the umps come out before and after every inning, and they want to touch the pitcher's hand and they want to grab their ears, and like I don't remember that.
That was from
what's up, Dan
Trevor
Johnson?
Bauer brought
Bauer.
Yeah,
he got busted.
He's the one that exposed that everyone was using like
Vaseline.
Tacky shit. No, it was like a blend of bullfrog, like suntan lotion, and something else.
Ooh, because suntan lotion you can have on. It's kind of a loophole.
Yeah, there's a lot of. There's always been tricks for over 100 years. Pitchers will do anything they can to get an edge, but yeah, he's the one that exposed. I think I may have touched on that before too, because he even literally like said ahead of time. He's like, "Watch my rotations go up this game." And then he used it, and then he went. Now it's going to go back to normal because he wasn't using it anymore. He talked about Garrett Cole, about how he was abusing it because his RPMs were like ridiculous, like off the charts, like better than anyone ever.
It's like a tennis
and the way
ball.
he's doing that is sticky shit.
It's weird, man, because you do watch these old. I watch a lot of YouTube from the '80s. They'll just be like a dude with like motor oil in his ear, and he's getting away with murder.
Yeah.
Like what the hell, dude? Yeah, I get it.
Major League, man. Major League. He had like fucking
the
Desitin, like Vagisil, all the weird shit, like all over him.
You don't need Joe Boo in your life, man. You got to accept Jesus Christ. Turns around, he's like, "Don't you ever fucking disrespect Joe Boo, man? He'll kill you." Pedro Serrano. Yeah.
It's more of a comedy than a baseball film, but I love that movie. I really do.
Definitely, Gnome is more on the baseball side for sure.
You guys want to hear a funny story? I bought a bunch of movie posters, and Major League's going to be one of them. And then I had an Amazon package that had picture frames in it. It was this big box, and it got jacked when I was driving out of my. I saw the dude. I don't know if it was him, but I remember backing out and I watched this like sketch ball walk up the street. When I came back, my Amazon package was gone, and he jacked it. I think he jacked it. But it was all just picture frames, 11 by 17 frames. He probably thought he hit the fucking gold mine with like...
He got the jackpot.
Yeah, electronics and, all this
he's got a
new iPhone.
Let's fucking go here.
Picture frames from, my family and my movie posters. It's probably in the neighbor's yard, If I actually walk 2 blocks down, I could probably find it in someone's trash can.
That's
Wild
the
thing.
shitty stuff. You know, it's just
Sienna,
like,
missed you
really?
too,
Like,
man.
why are you going doing that to me, man?
Well,
Come
you know,
on.
you guys remember my old house. I was kind of on the hill on that corner. You'd walk up 5 sets
Yep.
of cement
Yep.
and then 5 sets of stair right there. And I remember Noam was like, you
Right.
leave all this shit out, this would be jacked in my neighborhood. Like it wouldn't even last. But I also had the advantage of the higher tower, you know.
The high ground. You had the
Higher
high
ground.
ground.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Halo 3. And now you can just look at all my shit. And it's funny because I leave all my anvil systems out there. I've got my, you know, my buckets and my corny cakes out there. No one touches that. You know, tweakers don't know what to do with, you know, the resale value on a corny keg. So that stuff's been out there for almost 2 months. It's fair game. But
That's
they've
fair.
seen,
They don't understand what stainless steel is worth
no,
these
but
days.
they see an Amazon package, you know, and the light
They're
bulb
like,
goes off. They think it's a
"Ooh,
new
could be a Game
light."
Boy,
Yeah.
could be something good. Yeah.
Nintendo Switch. No, it's a movie poster for Major League 2. It's $5 on movieposters.com. You fucking idiots.
Box of condoms.
Yeah, some Jergens. Yeah, the Nico brothers are wild. Wakefield, rest in peace. I heard about him passing away. I mean, that's old.
Yeah.
You guys watch like any golf YouTube channels and stuff like that?
When it's the big ones, yeah, but like my golf stuff is still whatever shows up in my algorithm is John Daly. He's got like the red, white, and
Do you
blue.
watch like Bryson DeChambeau,
I know Scheffler. I know
Scheffler? Do you watch any like the Good or
Who's the best
GM
golfer right
Golf?
now? Who's the number one?
Like YouTube golfer?
Just on the turn, who's making the most money right now?
Scheffler and Chambeau are and Scheffler and DeChambeau. Yeah.
Americans, Australians, English.
Nope. It's all American.
It's all American.
Yeah, all American right now because like
Except
Bryson
French,
DeChambeau, American. Xander Schauffele, American. Scotty Scheffler, American.
Well, how old are these
All those
guys?
names sound French to me, except for Scheffler. But
Scotty Scheffler's Texan. He's born and raised Texas.
oh, nice.
there's a lot
Xander
of-
Schauffele. Don't remember where exactly he's from. Bryson
I think-
DeChambeau, he's Californian, now Texan.
I think I've seen that Iroquois. I think he's talking about that girl that like takes a nice tee.
Oh,
And the guy's like,
Paige
nice
Spinarak.
shit. I mean, nice shot.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
there's a few golfers, but the big one on YouTube is Paige Spiranek. Yeah.
I got a drink now.
She a mega babe?
Oh.
No, apologize. Dude, I'm getting lit. This is my third beer. I think I need to go to a fest beer or a Rubber Johnny Lager after this. Even though
Dude,
the
I
Rubber
need you
Johnny
guys
Lager,
to look up that person, Paige Spiranek, and
She
you
sounds
just tell me
hot.
what you think.
Is it a girl?
Yes.
How do you spell sporanic?
Spiranic.
How is the
It's-
lager? The rubber.
Oh, holy
Johnny?
shit. It's boozy. It's okay. It's not great. Would I sell it? No. Would I drink it? Yeah, but it's like 7%. That rice was wild, man. When's the last time you guys brewed with rice? Because it was like $5.
Dude, I have not, and y'all's video made me want to brew it the rice
It's gummy.
so fucking bad.
It is gummy. And I didn't do justice with that because I don't know if I was shooting.
So I wanted to talk to you because I know there's some behind the scenes. For sure, there's some behind the scenes.
Always.
And like, okay, so do I start with rice and then I add my grains to the mash?
We
Is
started,
that what it is?
I think we started 10-1, and then we ended up with 10-2, and that one more pound of 2-row Pilsner
Yeah,
made it way better.
help kind of break down the water kind of thing.
Yeah, but I think that we got like better tasting rice, and if you think it's better tasting rice, what are they putting more into it? Probably salt and sugar. Salt's not going to do anything, but like if you were to get the cheapest rice out there, that's going to be your best bet to have like I don't know, whatever beersmith recipe you're trying to hit. I think.
So are you saying throw the rice and the grain in at the same time,
Yeah.
or
I would do
Yeah.
I would do the rice because with the mash or with the grain, like you could. I know a lot of guys that just mash in for 5 minutes, but rice has to get to like a al dente. You know, it's got to cook in there.
right?
for a
It
little
has to get to a certain
Melt that shit.
consistency to get some fucking sugars from it.
Yeah,
for sure.
You know, we mashed it at 150, and I think maybe that was too long for a half an hour for rice. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But we hit 1062, and I think that the Beersmith recipe was like 1047, so we weren't even close.
Oh, dude, yeah, no kidding. Holy shit.
Jorge Castro, I use rice flakes. No more than
Flakes.
30%.
That's what I've
Flaked
been hearing
rice,
as well.
yeah.
Is going with the flaked rice.
Brewing
instead of
Bad,
just-
Jorge, yeah, go with flaked rice. And I'm sure like the best one to get is probably on Amazon or a homebrew store. If you guys have it, I mean, how's your homebrew stores doing in Austin?
We got one.
Is it good?
It's pretty good.
Liquid yeast?
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of how I judge homebrew stores because a lot of them don't.
No,
They're
no,
just-
they got a good selection. They got a good access to stuff.
yeah, and you go in there
We're
and I'm
just
like,
down
hey, can
from
I
2
get?
to 1 now.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
And you go in there like, hey, can I get? You guys have liquid yeast? They're like, no, but I can order it for you right now. I'm like, dude, that doesn't do anything. I can order it right now. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I was curious. Like, did you just get more efficiency than you expected,
Way
or was
more.
it like
Way more.
Yeah.
And where we went, we just got jasmine or basmati rice, and I think
basmati. Yeah.
I think they put more. There's just more sugar in there to make it more delicious or more sticky or whatever. I don't know.
It's also the grain
starch.
size, right? The grain size. If you have a longer grain, it's way more likely to take water better than like short grain.
Right.
Short grain's gonna get that gummy, stick together kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas the longer grains are gonna stay away, like, or will separate from each other much better.
Yeah. So the lightest beer
As
in
a
the
guy
world,
who's eaten a lot
7%.
of fucking rice in his life, that is my advice.
7% lightest beer in the world. What's up, Denoid? Balsami adds a nice a nice aged flavor. By the way, I cook it slightly drier. Good looking out. Start with the rice cooker and then add it to the mash.
I do love rice lagers. They are really good.
Yes.
They're killer. They're super light in color though. It's almost like, what is this, a beer? Because it doesn't kind of look like a beer.
Like,
Is there
are you
one in
sure about that?
circulation?
You sure about that?
You sure
What's
about
that?
that? Who's got
Are you sure about that?
Who's got the best rice lager in circulation? Where they? I mean, we don't know what the hell.
That's
Coors
killing
Light
it.
or-
I don't know.
It could be
but
Bud Light
I
or Coors
love
Light.
Zilker's rice lager. I love Zilker's rice lager. Icy Boys is so fucking good.
They had that
It's-
while we were there, I think. I remember that name.
Yeah, I think you guys one of you guys have definitely had tried it while you guys were here in Austin. For sure.
Really quick, I just got a question for my buddy on Snapchat. He wants to know, hey, Noam, how's your hand doing? And tell us about that story. For those who don't know, Noam had a
He got fucked up.
bloodthirsty monster almost rip his hand off. It looked bad. I'm exaggerating, but
It did not look good.
it did not look
for
good.
sure.
Noam, do you have some pictures you want to put up in the camera or?
Yeah, sure. I was, you know, I don't know.
What
I felt
happened?
bad. I was attacked by a German Shepherd while I was at work. And yeah, I'll tell the story and then I'll show pictures if people want. But so I'm at work, I'm doing a delivery, and on the invoice, it literally warns me. It's like, hey, we have German Shepherds. Like, make sure you don't knock on our door. They'll get agitated. So I'm like, yeah, no problem. So, and it's in the sticks of.
Is there a gate? Is there a password? Is it just nothing like
No.
that?
It's just a country house in the sticks of Rhode Island where like we don't even really have good cell service. That's how like out there it is.
Okay.
Because we do have like, you know, Rhode Island's like pretty much built. It's all like city life, but we have some outskirts where it's like, you know, wooded and, you know, country-esque. But so it's one of those towns. So I'm all right, no problem. And I drive up the driveway and I'm about to make the first like trip to the house, and I see the owner outside, like, you know, at the patio on a cell phone, kind of distracted. So I'm like, you know, hey, you know, where do you want this stuff? He's like, you know, oh, right up on the porch. So I do the first delivery on the porch. I see no dogs. Like I assume they're inside, you know. And then I go, and it's a huge order, by the way. So I go for the second load, and before I could even get to the porch, I'm like maybe 10 feet from the porch, and I'm ahead of the guy though that was at the patio. So it's just me and the porch, and then I see a German Shepherd run down the stairs. So I'm like, all right, and like I've had this job for over 20 years. I've seen fucking thousands of dogs. So I didn't think anything of it. I was like, hey, what's up, buddy? And before I could even like finish that mental like, hey, what's up, buddy thought, he was running for me and he grabbed me by the hand initially. And I keep in mind I have shit in my hands. So I'm like, that sucks. Yeah, and at that point I didn't even think it was that serious. I was just like, oh, that fuck, you know. But then he's like, you know, doing the dog like, you know, try to rip your
I'm gonna fucking get you, boy.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh fuck, you know. And then finally, when his mouth releases, my hand just like blows up, like open, like huge open wound. And I'm like, that's when I like, holy shit, this just got real, you know.
Did it hurt, or was there too much adrenaline going on?
Too much adrenaline at that point. I was like, holy, like, but like, so I still have shit in my hands. I'm like, whoa, this just got real. And then he grabs my leg, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, fuck. So I put the shit down. Like I have to like, you know, I'm not gonna just like drop it. So I lean down to put it down, and that's when he lunges for my face. So I grab him by the fucking head, literally, and my fingers were actually in his mouth. So how they didn't get fucked up too, I don't know. But I grab him by his head, push him to the side, and now I'm like pleading with the owner, like, please help, grab your dog, like, but way more frantic than that. I'm like, I'm fucking panicking, dude. Right?
Are you still holding the loot?
No. So I dropped that after the leg bite. And I forgot this is a key thing, but somewhere along there, another dog starts charging me too, as a pit bull.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm like,
what the hell?
That's when like, and I didn't even think about it at the time, but like, you know.
Oh, I would have stabbed the dog.
It could have gone way worse, but because of like, I'm hysterical, I guess I like spooked the pit bull. So the pit bull like ran off.
Thank God.
But yeah, so then the owner finally, like I've already been bitten like 3 times. The owner finally like, you know, jumps in. Fails miserably, like trips, jump, like lands on the ground. I'm like, fucking. And then he like tries to grab the dog in a headlock. So it distracted it, or he distracted the dog enough so I could like run to my truck. And stupid me, I run in the back first. I'm like, this doesn't help me at all. So I run in the front. And now I'm bleeding all over the place too. Like blood is like everywhere. Like I feel bad for whoever had to clean the cab of my truck because there was blood just everywhere. And
I gotta find
the
picture.
The back of my doors, my delivery door truck is open. Like even my driver's side door is open, and I'm fucking driving down the dirt driveway because I don't give a shit. I'm just trying to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, just get out of there. Yeah.
Right. So, and like, meanwhile, like I didn't cover it yet, so like I have this fucking like just open wound on my hand.
Are you trying not to look at it because that makes the pain worse?
So as soon as I put my work shirt on it, that's when I was like, I do not want to take this work shirt off because the EMT actually was like, oh, I gotta take a look at it. I'm like, fuck, dude, I really don't want to take this shirt off, dude. So, you know, I had no choice, but yeah.
Fuck, dude. That's wild.
But anyways, you know, like I said, I'm good now.
Did the hand break?
No, they took x-rays. It's a lot better. I'll try to get on my camera because my camera I can like actually focus. So that's
dude, fucking Jaws. So what's the aftermath? I mean, I know you're not the suing type or the victim mentality type, but like at a certain point, like you kind of have to be like this. Hey man, you guys called us to drop something off. We did that. Fuck you.
Yeah, I have to do something. I have to like at least, you know, cover my medical expenses and whatnot.
Cash in, baby. Road trip. We're going to fucking Portland, Maine. No, I'm kidding.
I don't even know if that's like covered by my work or whatever. But
someone's going to compensate. This is America. This is this is a very good thing about America. Like this is like dogs can't bite mailmen or delivery guys or people fucking dropping off Amazon packages. Like this is not okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely changed my approach and like I don't know, dude.
I would show up with a
Like,
neck
that's
brace.
just-
I would have PTSD stories. Like I would have a psychiatrist, doctor's notes. You kidding me?
Well, keep in mind, like, dude, you guys
Constant
know.
taser on me, like fuck yeah.
Well, you guys know I'm a little human. Like I'm a small ass human, dude. Like,
You're a gnome.
Correct.
I would rather fight a human. I would literally rather fight a human than.
Oh
dog.
yeah,
Like,
you're an animal
You know what I mean?
animal lover. Like you don't hate them.
He's got a chihuahua. He's got a Chewini. Pitbull Porter. Workers Comp IPA. Right. Oh, I would cash the fuck in, man. I would want
Workers
at least
Comp
$50,000.
IPA. Oh.
I highly doubt that's like even, you know.
No, someone's got to compensate for you on this.
Oh, for sure.
German Shepherd
ain't
Lager.
No way.
Sorry, Dub.
No, it's all good. It was a traumatic experience, man. It really was. Like, I don't think I'm over it yet, to be honest. But
Well, I'm sorry we're clowning on it. Can you hold up the bandage though? Can you give us some like range of motion?
Yeah, it's good now. I'm telling you, man. Like, for like the first week, I couldn't even give a thumbs up because it's basically my thumb. It's like,
yeah, that's it. The thumb and index is all you need. Yeah, I mean,
it's 6. Well, I'll show you the picture on camera where I got like my actual stitches. But yeah, it's 6 inches and it's kind of like all around my thumb. And that's what had me worried the most because I love playing guitar. Like, it's one of the few things I enjoy doing. So if I'm not able to do that, like, my life is drastically changed. But
that's what I'm talking about, man.
This is the most recent picture. It doesn't look good. I'm warning you guys, but
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah, no way, no.
come on. Yeah, so there we go.
But you are right-handed, right? Because I fucked mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like wiping your ass,
Right
brushing
now.
your teeth. Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
Dude,
when
I
it
couldn't
gets
even,
your when it gets your strong hand, when you break a bone or get fucked up in your dominant hand, you take a lot of appreciation for,
dude,
cleaning
cooking was a
yourself,
challenge,
cooking, brushing your teeth,
tying my shoes,
Oh,
yeah,
Dude,
taking a
I
shower,
broke-
dude.
yeah,
I had to
I
put
broke my
hand up,
right
and I had
hand.
to, like
Yeah.
clean my arm like this.
yeah. It's a whole different thing when you break your strong hand. So,
Dude, I was in middle school and I broke my right hand, my right wrist, and I learned how to do a lot of things with my left hand.
It's like just eating food with your opposite hand, just picking up like. I remember one time I had a busted hand, and they're like, "Let's go out to sushi."
Jerking off, man.
Jerking off, trying to eat sushi with chopsticks. Like, this isn't happening. It's just like everyone's making fun of you all night because
Today ain't the day.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, it ain't the day.
No, I think that I know being aggressive in this regard isn't your style, man. But you just got to kind of like go for blood for this one time in your life. I mean, like, let the other flat tires or the small things in life be set aside. But
Yeah,
I don't think pepper spray. What's up, Alamo? I don't think pepper spray is going to work on a dog. And dog fights are gnarly too, because I've seen dog fights where the people try to break it up and then they get bit. So like the owner being a pussy, like I kind of get that, because
He got bit too. He had blood on him as well. Yeah, he got bit as well. Yep.
Dogs are in such a hysterical thing. It's like a fucking velociraptor fight. They just go back and that's a whole other thing, man. Like, no,
Balls to the wall,
No,
No,
I've seen that happen at breweries. I saw that happen at Belching Beaver, and you'd rather be at work than in like a crowd of like 100 people at a brewery, just being like, "Fuck, I'm fucked up. I just get bit by a dog. Like, this is a situation now." I'm just saying it could be worse.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, man. My buddy Chris Perez's pit bull. But yeah, hey, no, we wish you well, man. But I think everybody in this chat, I think it's unanimous, man. You have to like put the pedal to the metal with the compensation in that regard, man. Hey, dude, if I pour beer at Zool Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and if a dog bit me, I would go, I'd go fucking, I don't know,
Ape shit for sure.
I wouldn't go after Zool. I would go after the dog owner. And if I found out they were broke, then I'd go after Zool. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I wouldn't fucking sleep at all until I got compensated, because I don't, I don't know if it's embarrassing, but it was like a thing. I got to deal with this fucking thing now. And like you said, you play guitar and
the thing is also like he had to go to the emergency room, right? Like he got to get stitches. His hand was fucked up.
You know what the crazy part about this though is, like, thank God this happened in America, because I got buddies in Tijuana. Like, this happens in Tijuana. It's like, that just happens. There's no lawsuit. There's no workers' comp.
Like why are you upset that happened? Like, they had dogs. What do you expect? Like,
take advantage of
no. What the fuck you mean? What do you expect?
No, take advantage of the American privilege in the situation and fucking milk it for everything you have. That's my take on it.
Yeah. I'm friends with a couple of mail carriers, and they've sent me some recommendations. And I'm also family members with a sergeant in the police force, and he also knows a really good lawyer. So I've gotten a couple of recommendations. I don't know. This is not shit I like doing. I don't enjoy.
No, I know, but
type of shit
like
at all.
something tells me they've got security cameras in their house. If they've got a family, dogs, and this and that, and it's going to be weird.
I think
when
it's
they,
on tape, actually.
Yeah,
I think it is on
well, here's
tape.
the thing: they're going to pretend to turn it off. They're talking to the same
course.
people too, so that's even fishier. You know, like they have all of the documentation up until like 2:30 at Monday morning, and then it turns off. You know, that's going to look a little bit fishy. But you got to keep in mind that the dude got bit too, the homeowner or the homeowner. So what do they do?
Yeah.
Like when something happens like that, they go to pawn shops, they go to hospitals, they try to figure out what the fuck's going on, and like that's going to align with your story. So I think it's pretty safe bet to go after these guys. Not pawn shops. I'm just saying, like when when shit hits the fan, like everything's kind of when something gets stolen or something gets fucked up, like there's a lot more documentation in America than there is in some other countries. Kuz Fraba, act fast, Braj. I'm with that, Braj. All right, I'm gonna grab another beer. You guys get to do maybe another one or two? No?
Yeah,
Yeah,
buddy.
All right.
Also, let me know if I'm too fucking drunk.
Nah, you're good, bro. I can tell you're definitely feeling good, though. That's nice. I like that.
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, no, this is the most turned I've been in a good time, man. It's been a good time. Dude, I miss getting drunk with you boys, dude.
I do as well, for sure.
Problem was like I'm out on the golf course and the brews were going down way too fast, man.
What kind of beers? Some Lone Stars?
Just some good old light beers, man. Like Twisted Teas, Chilada, like
Oh, yeah.
Like, pale ales.
Dude, again, I don't know what the fuck they're called, but those Modelo's that have like the spice mixture and the fruit. Oh my god, they're so fucking
Oh,
good.
so good, mate.
Goose turned on me. I don't know if he's still here, but Goose is the one that.
Oh, he
nipped
turned
out
you
those.
onto those? Hell
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
Dude, the
Yeah,
next day I went and I bought a fucking variety pack.
A buddy of mine turned me onto those, and I'm like, yeah, nah, this is good. This is good. Yeah, Brewing back. Come on down.
There you go,
You
Zach.
gotta drink some more, my guy. I was gonna say my buddy, but fuck, I'm fucked up.
Zach was talking about smoking a bowl, so I had to oblige.
If I smoke a bowl, I'm gonna be booting all over the place. I can't do the crossfade.
It keeps me normal.
Big shout out to Cool Guy, NBC for Gnome's early hand. NBC territory. Yeah. Big shout out, Barrage.
But yeah, no.
Crossfade.
I love the chiladas.
Someone have some meth?
Dude, the Modelo chiladas are fan-fucking-tastic. I'm about to make me a michelada with Michelob Ultra and some Zing Zang Bloody Mary mix.
Michelob Ultras are coming back too, Aliaz. I've been seeing a lot of that. I think it's just like the low-calorie thing.
It's a low-calorie, like, athletic thing, man.
It's funny, Aliaz. There's, I think, more kind of like a calorie awareness with with beers now. But people are like, oh, this thing, it says it's gluten-free. It should be good. It's like, that tastes like a straight-up caramel sour apple lollipop, and you're drinking it, and you think that because it has gluten-free on it, you think that that's less calories than an actual beer. You fuckers are crazy. You women are crazy.
I'm like, anytime you guys think a beer is a low-calorie thing, I'm like, that thing's a piece of fucking shit.
I mean, if it says it's 100 calories or less, they're making it a point to be like, we are the lightest calorie beer. That's it.
It means we gave two shits about making our fucking beer, and we just made whatever turned into fucking beer.
I'm telling you guys, man, diabetes is the new hop, man. It's the new hop. Craft heart disease. It's coming back.
I'm going to make my own strain of hop, and it's going to be called diabetes.
Craft obesity. This shit sells.
Craft obesity. Oh, that's so
That's
good.
Craft premature death. What's up, Zach? Or what's up, Sparger? We still got Zach right
Holy
here.
shit, we got some squad up in this town.
We
Let's
do. We're
fucking
coming up on
go.
2 hours.
Thompson Todd.
Who's winning tonight? Are the Padres doing anything at all? God damn it.
Hold on, I gotta double check on them. Astros.
0-0. We got a pitcher
Astro
duel.
Hose.
Who's up?
Ah, shit. Athletics are still beating us.
Who's?
Oh, wait.
How many years is Altuve on contract?
He's the man.
He's got to be coming up on like a free agent deal, no?
Who's taller, you or Altuve?
Altuve. Oh, wait.
No, Altuve is like 5'5".
I'm 5'4", bro.
Ah, shit.
No.
I set you up. Shit. Altuve is the man, though, dude. That guy can slap, deep center
Dude can
home
send
runs.
some dingers, man.
Mhm.
Dude
He's
sends
in
some
like
dingers.
he's in like the top 5 all for playoff home runs, I believe. Like,
I saw him smash one a couple years ago, and I was
It's like him,
holy
Manny
shit.
Ramirez, and a couple other dudes. Like he
Him and Bregman go back to back
Bregman's
many
the man.
a times.
Bregman's the man. I got one weird baseball trivia question. I'm gonna leave it at that. Who's got the most career Grand Slams of all time?
Oh shit!
Ooh.
I know who has it in like a single season. I don't know all time.
Who's
I
got
have
single
no idea.
season? It's probably the same guy.
Don Mattingly.
Really? It's not the same guy.
Yeah.
It's not the same guy. Nope. Don't look at the chat. Because I would have guessed Barry Bonds. and
It's Jeter.
It's A-Rod. Who's number 2? It's your boy in left field for the Red Sox. The guy that no one likes anymore.
Manny Ramirez.
Yeah.
Ramirez.
It's a lot of RBIs, man.
Yeah, Ramirez was great, but he was
Wait,
hated. He was hated by the Red Sox.
Who'd you say was number 1?
A-Rod. I think most career Grand
Aaron Rodgers?
Alex Rodriguez. I cut him off.
Okay.
I cut him off.
Sorry.
Most career.
Alex Rodriguez.
Grand
It's like,
Slams.
wait, hold on.
A-Rod.
These
A-Rod has
names aren't making
25.
sense to
He's
me.
got 25.
I'm sorry. I'm confusing like different sports teams together.
No, it's all good, man. A-Rod. No, I'm sorry. Lou
I don't know
Gehrig
too
is
much
2.
about
Manny's
sports.
3 with 21. Manny's got 21 career Grand Slams. And then Eddie
What about
Murray.
Big Poppy? He's got quite a bit. I'm sure.
And then William McCovey. Robin Ventura. Shit, my money would not be on him. Jimmy Fox, Carl C., Ted Williams. All I know, Ted Williams, Hank Aaron, and Ruth, 16. Yeah, it's A-Rod, man. Put that dude. Don't let that dude bat lead off. Otani just hit 47. Blackwood Brews, is this going to be the first year of 50-50, 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases? Because I know that Barry Bonds has 500 stolen bases, and obviously he's got, the most asterisk home runs.
Right.
But in the same season,
Ooh, that's
Otani's on
a
a
big
good one.
one.
50-50? I remember it was a big deal when Canseco got 40-40. Otani's the shit, man. He's not even pitching. He's just the goddamn man. He's a goddamn Dodger now, too.
He is fucking badass.
He is badass.
As much as like I love to hate on him,
You can't hate on him, though.
It's hard to.
He's not cocky. He doesn't even speak English. He can't talk
Well,
shit.
the
If he
thing
is, we
where
don't-
where he gets cocky is like he had some really bad like gambling debts,
Was that true?
and then his translator took the fall for it. It's like no, that one's on me. It's
That's
like,
wild, man.
You
He's got
sure about that?
You
You
sure
sure
about
about that?
He's got that Michael Jordan vibe. Like, it's
Yeah, he's got the like.
It's never
someone's
enough.
Gonna take the fall
never
for me on
enough,
that one.
yeah. It's never enough. We have to win by any means necessary.
At the fest beer.
I got a fast beer right here. Yeah, it's pretty good.
What are you drinking? Show
Zool
it to
fast
me.
beer. Yeah, I got you.
Oh yeah, I think I just saw like their social media post.
Oh, there you go. Ooh, very nice, very nice.
Head brewer
Little blue,
and
little white.
head brewer and partial owner just got bought out. He just took off. It was too stressful for him. It was too much. He didn't think that.
Should I do another brewski?
Sure, live your life.
Okay, cool.
I've got a water here too. But yeah, it was
I
kind
should
of
drink
crazy,
some
and
water.
I'll probably get fired for, I work at school on the weekends, but I'll probably get fired. But I did talk to him, and it was too stressful for him because Zool is way more successful than he ever thought. And I think when he got into beer, it was like pushing, Pilsners and Hazies and West Coast and this and that. And now they want him to do all the sugar stuff.
Are you talking about the head brewer at Zool?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. And it got into a thing where it was like integrity versus like, do you want to sell like these Mountain Dew seltzer things? And I don't think he was into it anymore. He took kind of like, well, the integrity thing versus the long-term paycheck. I'm like,
right.
I think they're pretty close. No, I don't want to say anything else, but like the PB&J thing is a gnarly thing. To this day, I've been at Zool for a year, and it's growing.
That's a big flip on the head for sure.
It's a big
That is
thing.
a big one.
It's a big one. I know Dissolver's putting one out now, as should anybody. I still follow them.
Right. Like it's grabbed traction and it deserves attention.
You all right now?
Just hit my head on the mic.
Got bit by a dog again. Yeah, I just.
But the thing is, like, is it long lasting?
What Ollie has, I don't think anything's
Probably
long lasting. I don't think anything is long lasting, except for the stuff that's already been around. Like, are we ever? Think about this in our lifetime. What is it? September 11th, 2024. Are we ever going to see another Miller Lite or a Pilsner like Bud Light or Coors Light in our lifetime? It just won't happen because the big three won't allow it. So all these little fads.
No, because like the big fads of like Pilsners, lagers kind of style, it's taken, right? You got your Miller Lights, you got your Coors Lights,
Heineken,
you got your Bud Light.
Yeah. Like what's the next
like that? There's no replacing those in the light world.
Correct.
Right?
There's no microbrewery that's going to get into an 18 pack of cans that's light lagers the way that we can just buy Budweiser and this and that.
Correct.
Who even sells?
Absolutely fucking correct.
Who even sells 18 packs and cans anymore? Busch Light, which is a subsidiary of Budweiser.
That's Coors.
Yeah, a lot of the macro beers will be in like
Keystone Light, which is Coors. Like, who's actually pushing
Coors,
18 packs of
Busch is Anheuser-Busch, so yeah.
What craft brewery even sells a 12 pack? Everything's a 4-pack or a 6-pack. Nobody.
Awesome Beer Works does 12 packs.
They do 12 packs.
Yeah, we got 12 packs here through them.
Founder sells a 15 pack, a 3x5.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the all
Yeah.
day
IPA. Dude,
Yeah.
I love the
That's a
all
good
day
beer.
IPA.
That is a
is
good beer.
one of my favorite fucking beers.
What's the new one where they do like the twist off can where it's the aluminum but it's got the big twist off? Is that a 15 pack? Like Miller Lite and damn it.
Oh,
Are you
Coors
talking
Light
about
do those.
Founders?
Coors Light do those things. It's like
no,
a
these ones right
can,
here.
but yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So who's pushing this? Obviously this is working. People love this format.
Well, those you see
'Cause it is a
more at,
pint.
like
It's
the
a pint.
sport games, right?
I don't know. Good question. Great question. Neshaminy Creek does a 12 pack. That's cool. Never heard of it, but shout out to them. Yeah, it's going to be tough, man. I mean, I think everything that works now, kind of going back to the whole peanut butter and jelly thing, is just a fad. Nothing's going to last 100 years. So you got to kind of sell out when the time is right. It's pretty much it's just a stock.
Right. Well, but it does make me happy to see Zool have those lines for y'all's PB&J beers.
It does, because we don't see too often of those anymore. And I've
You
heard about
don't see that no more in the craft beer world ever.
No, and we had a dude come in the other day, and he had a triple from Jersey. He said, "Hey, there's a line out the door. It sells out in 2 hours." I'm surprised I hadn't heard about it, and I don't think he's lying either. And when he said triple, I was thinking like, "Fuck, here we go, Belgians. I hate this shit." But it was a triple
Right.
IPA. It was a 10% hazy, and it was delicious. And it was good to still see like that beer enthusiastic that was like, "Hey man, who's in charge?"
Like oh, I'm so excited. Let's fucking go here.
Yeah, and he was like, "Hey, who's
Yeah.
in charge?" You know, because Zool, again, it's not like Booze Brothers. We could just, crack beers from this guy and then comp his tab. That's kind of how Booze Brothers was. Like, you can't really like be successful and do that. I mean, it's whatever. Everything's different, but
At
Zool, it's
some
like,
point you can, but at
well,
certain points
it all
you
depends
can't.
on the brand. Like, I don't want to get written up.
Depends on how much you're bringing in.
No, man,
It really
like,
depends.
and I'm grateful I've got the YouTube thing and this and that, and hopefully DIY City picks up a little bit more stream. But like, they've pulled me into the office 1 or 2 times. They're like, "Hey, like, do you want to grow with the company, or like, do you want to be like a manager?" This and that. I say no. Like, I just want to work here on the weekends, and I don't want to be in beer culture, alcohol culture 5, 6, 7 times a week because it's just a lot. Just dealing with drunk
No,
customers.
for sure.
But
Because
it's also like
you,
my social pipeline. Like, I've met
you
not only
also
my
know your own nature too, right?
Yeah,
You're
like-
well, if I'm in this, I'm gonna be fucking drinking beers nonstop, and it's like that's not what I want.
well, at Zool, we're not allowed to drink, and I think that's a great rule. The older I get, the more
Ooh,
yeah, and I don't have any interest.
that's a
Like,
good rule.
It's a
That's
good rule.
fantastic rule.
and I've talked to Maury about this, and I think I've said this because Maury works at Stone now, and Stone is very corporate.
Nice.
Yeah, he's and Stone's weird now. They don't
Oh, it's very different.
they don't want anybody with experience. They want you to come in with no brewing experience, and they want to teach you their own way. Pretty much to be
Right. They're trying
robot,
to teach you what
an AI.
their way is, not what you know.
yeah.
I pay you less as well.
I don't know, but I know Maury's got such a good deal in San Diego in his little condo that, I mean, aside from the point, there's so many brewers that, South O or this guy